I have AI playing Trog today, so we're gonna see
How
how
does
that
that work?
I uploaded all of his stuff.
Now
Of
recording.
us, his spell list.
You made it to listen to 10,000 hours of Thai speaking.
It's not gonna talk. If I had more time, that would have been so funny. But no,
That would have been hilarious.
But I did a couple rounds of combat. It gave me a couple different. What is the spell called? It gave me a couple different vicious mockeries. They were really good. So we will see how it goes. But
the AI, it's cheating. It's cheating, 100%.
It is, but the goal is for me to do as little work for Trog as possible tonight.
Right.
I don't know what's going to happen with Rome. This might be the last time you guys are playing with Rome. Maybe. Who knows? So I want to be. I'm emotionally invested in my character. I'm just going to try to keep Trog alive and play him better than last time with the help of this. Anyway, okay.
So I don't think last time I don't think you did a single thing with him except use vicious mockery. So
That's pretty much what Ty does. So
Ty has spells.
No, I'm joking.
It's a shame that Ty's not here because it would. Well, anyway, you'll see.
Oh no.
Oh my god, I didn't even open Roll20 yet. You guys are in a spooky kelp
rave cave.
It's the kelp forest.
Yeah, you saw those spooky, weird turtle-like children. They ran away from you. And as you passed through sort of the curtain of kelp that they ran through, you found yourselves in a massive expanse of kelpy stuff. And that's where you are.
Did we attempt to get out and we just like are going in circles?
Yeah, you just kind of wander around for a little bit. I think Rome tried to catch it on fire and it didn't work.
Ian, do you want to give me control of Trog on the map?
I can do that.
What happened with Trog? What do you say?
I was letting Derek control his token.
Yeah, I'll move him. And then you just tell me where to go.
Are you sharing your screen, by the way, Derek?
Yep, it should be on. So Zactyl should still be a fish, and I tried the fork, and that did nothing.
Yes.
So, any other ideas, or do we just start walking?
Swimming.
Divine sense.
What does that do again? I ask you this every single time, and someday I'll remember.
What is it?
Feed, Fey, and Undead?
Yeah, Fey, yeah, Undead. Within 60 feet, I guess.
Anything affected by the hallowed spell as well.
Nothing's affected by the hallowed spell. I'll be honest, I don't really know what that spell does. But someday
I don't either.
I'll put something in there to make sure that it finally triggers. You don't feel any fiends, fays, or undead.
Does it feel celestial or necrotic?
No.
Okay.
Is the water flowing, or is it kind of stand still?
The water is pretty still.
You saw him up there? Correct? Hello?
Sorry, I don't know. I thought you unturned into a fish, or did you stay a fish?
I asked, am I a fish?
Oh.
Yeah, you are currently.
Why? I don't remember why I'm a fish.
Because you
we had to do some swimming.
in
But
your
yeah, there was
car.
swimming earlier.
Oh, okay. I guess I don't remember what led up to this. Surprise, surprise.
We moved the altar and we went down into the cave system.
Okay. All right.
If you want to get out, you can force yourself whenever to go back to Zacto.
Okay. I can choose to not be a fish.
Yeah.
I would say you're all
Okay.
underwater right now, but everyone who can't normally breathe underwater seems to be breathing just a-okay in this kelp labyrinth.
Are the shark pendants doing anything?
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Okay. See what my plus is for that.
I'll give guidance.
Cool. So, double advantage. Nat 20 plus 23.
The shark teeth seem to be like humming, kind of, sort of like vibrating.
Is this like a hot cold kind of thing, or are they like pointing in a specific direction?
They're just vibrating. You haven't moved, so you can't really tell if that's.
I think we were moving east last time, right? Like we came up on this thing, we fought some things, they ran that direction. So I think it's safe to say that maybe they're moving toward where they think safety is. And we should just continue that direction.
East. I thought you said west. No,
You
no
fucking with-
SpongeBob. No. No, so we follow them. We go in their direction.
Well, this is kind of like a labyrinth. You don't exactly always get to choose which direction you're going.
Okay. Rome, don't you feel strongly about making lefts?
Rome?
Rome,
Hey, Jesse's child.
which way should we go?
Well, which way? Rome thinks that we should go. We should go left potentially. Yeah, I don't know. Following the things that we were just attacking, I think is the best route. Is Trog's toe pointed in any particular direction?
I don't know. You're Trog. You tell me.
I don't know. I'm asking you. Ask Trog. Hey, my guy. No. Is my toe pointed in any direction?
What does AI
Uh,
say?
Roll me a perception check, I suppose.
All right. As Trog. No.
Oh, don't forget about that filthy medallion that he's got on. Doesn't that add to his perception?
It gives. I'd have to look back up. It either gives advantage or it gives him a bonus.
Oh, I'll take the advantage. It doesn't matter. I rolled a 2 and a 3, so 9 total.
That's pretty good for rolling a 3. No.
Great.
That's not.
We're gonna go to the right side of the screen. That's where Rome is going.
This is all, just so you know, this does not exist on the map because I didn't feel like building an actual labyrinth. So just saying I go to the right side of the screen doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Oh. Okay. We don't know what direction the things that we fought ran in.
They
The turtle
ran.
children.
The turtle children ran through. Last you remember, the turtle children were in like a smaller cavern, creating all those like bone charms / fetishes. They ran through this curtain of seaweed. You followed them through this curtain of seaweed. That was on land, and now you find yourselves underwater in like a massive cavern. That doesn't seem logically possible.
Oh.
We went through a portal.
In which yeah, you now seem to be in like a labyrinth. And you did try to wander around a little bit, and it seemed like the seaweed was like moving. Because you did this last time, but you just kept saying let's keep going left, and then you just ended up walking in a circle for a little bit.
I don't remember that at all. Man, it's been too long.
So as we're traveling around this labyrinth, does the shark tooth vibration get any more or less?
Roll me a perception.
Guidance.
Perception. All right, come on. Oh, I need to stop rolling so good. 23 again.
But yes, it does in fact seem to vibrate stronger and weaker at certain points.
Guys, we need to try to follow these pendants. Get your shark tooth necklaces out, and let's see if we can figure this out. And I'm trying to suss out which way to go.
I'll pull mine out.
Yep, got mine.
I don't think
Yep.
mine's a necklace. Mine's just a loose tooth.
I'm no longer a fish, by the way. I'm a person. Well, I'm a dragonborn, but
You guys can
Those
follow the vibrations of these shark teeth that you found.
Good vibrations.
Good vibrations.
I'm picking up good vibrations.
Even as the kelp labyrinth seems to be sort of twisting and turning and doing its best to confuse you, you're able to follow what appears to be the correct path. And as you're walking down this long stretch of, I guess not walking, swimming down this long stretch of hallway. I don't know what they call it when the walls are made of seaweed and kelp. You see kind of at the end what appears to be this rotting hall. You see wooden beams, broken masts that are sticking out of the kelp. And as you get a little bit closer, you see that it is in fact a sunken ship. There's barnacle-crusted skeletons hanging limply from shattered rigging. And as you get closer, the ship does in fact look eerily similar. There's vague recollections of a ship in your mind.
For all of us? For me?
Not for Rome.
Oh. Well, shit. Is there a name written on the hull?
As you approach the hull, and it's sort of covered in barnacles and seaweed and algae and such, you can sort of rub some of it off. And on the side of the ship is carved the Whispering Gale.
The Whispering Gale.
Does this ship look like it has only been here for a month, or does it look like it's been here for a long time?
Roll me a perception.
I guess we haven't even been there for a month, but
I want to assist with that, Jesse, so you advantage.
okay, good, because that was a dog shit roll.
And guidance.
That's a D4.
Yes.
Somebody else should probably perceive this, because I rolled a 10.
Trog's gonna take a look at it. He spends a lot of time in the water and shit. 21.
It looks like it's been here significantly longer than a month.
Than we have.
Yeah.
Is there a ladder that we can get up on the deck?
You're underwater.
Oh, I'd like to swim up to the deck and see if there's anything that resembles us, like dead bodies of the party, like a dead version of me.
That's. Do we know the Whispering Gale? Does that jog any memories for me as well? He said it looks kind of vaguely.
No. Would it?
I don't think so. But you just said that it kind of looks familiar.
It does for everyone but you.
Oh, everyone but me. I see.
Yeah. You don't see. There are like dead bodies up there, but they're, those barnacle crusted skeletons. You don't see any that particularly look like you or the rest of the party.
This is the ship that they were on before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I thought so. I just wanted to be sure.
Is it missing parts? Like, so what? We rode out on pieces of the ship. Are those pieces missing from the ship, or are they still there?
I mean, you can't really tell because the ship was kind of blown to bits last you had seen it.
Fair.
And the ship looks relatively whole. Just, chunks of it have rotted off and broken apart as kind of like a shipwreck would as it sinks.
You said we're all underwater. We can't speak to one another.
You can speak to one another. Weirdly
can't.
enough. Yeah. You can all
Okay.
breathe, you can all speak.
Gotcha. You all look like you've seen a ghost. What is this?
Up until I saw the ship, I thought that this was how we got to the island. We were shipwrecked, and we got to the island. This is very strange.
Huh.
Mooney, does your tuning fork give off anything?
I'll try to use it again here. And I wanted to try detect magic. Is anything setting off?
The tuning fork does not appear to work. Detect magic, nothing.
Nothing. Oh. It's still nothing. Same as in the seaweeds.
Can Rome try to see if this is like an illusion or something that isn't as real as it seems?
Go ahead and make me a wisdom. I guess it would just be a perception check.
22.
22. I mean, given the totality of your circumstances, you can touch the ship, you can touch the seaweed. It all feels real. It's very strange that you're breathing underwater and speaking underwater.
Right.
And in this miraculously giant cavern that doesn't quite seem to fit the geography of where you had just been previously. You can kind of reason that, things aren't necessarily real.
Yeah. Well, we can't trust everything we see here. I mean, if you guys want to explore the ship, we can do that, or I think we could keep moving. Does it look like the path continues ahead? The slabber
Yes.
is on.
Yeah.
Do we feel anything orby?
No, you don't feel anything
Okay.
orby. Okay.
I just want to check behind like the wheel and see if there's anything around like the control point, the command deck, whatever.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys can continue on following the good vibrations of your shark teeth. Again, you follow the twists and turns of the seaweed and the kelp. And so it seems as if like it's sort of leading you up. The path is kind of going up to what appears to be dry land. So you can see where the water stops, and there's kind of a shore coming into view. And from underneath the water, you see these shafts of sunlight filtering down. You see sort of like flickering lights from the top. You can kind of see the waves coming in and out as if onto like a beach.
Step onto the beach.
Yeah.
All right, you guys climb onto the beach, and it looks like you're back in Brinehaven. But not the Brinehaven you recognize. This old, run-down, out of the way place. It seems new is not the right way to put it, but it seems cleaner somehow, brighter. You can see fishermen hauling in their catches. Uh, you can hear kind of laughter in the air that you've never seen before, or that you hadn't heard basically your entire time being there. You catch the sight of children playing along the beach. It's very strange considering
Does,
the
does it
circumstance of Brinehaven.
does it strike anyone else as kind of eerie that we killed most of these people and most of these kids are now orphans? No one else, just me. That's fine.
Nope.
This seems like a one-to-one of the island that we were on before, just a little bit happier, or is there anything that kind of stands out as being off besides the tone?
Well, yeah, the tone is off. That's your point of having like murdered these people's parents. I'll say you don't necessarily feel as if that's the case. This doesn't feel like the Brinehaven you necessarily know. I'll just put it that way. You don't recognize the villagers.
Yeah. Are there some buildings here that were not here before?
Well, as you wander through the town, by the way, no one appears to acknowledge or, see you. Like they don't acknowledge your presence whatsoever. As you make your way through the town, you see all the familiar buildings. In addition to the once ruined section of the town is no longer in ruins.
There was a house that I had visited where I found a children's toy. Can I walk over to that house and see if I can see the family inside?
Go ahead and roll me in perception. I'm just doing perception for everything. Give me perception.
Oh, 14.
What do you do? You recognize the house, or at least you recognize the way you got to the house. It's no longer in ruins, of course. So you don't necessarily recognize the outside, but you can kind of go up to the house, look through the ground floor window. And inside there is, in fact, a woman and her child in sort of the main room.
Do I see the toy that I had picked up?
What did you pick up?
I don't know. I
can't remember.
A doll or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. I just want to watch them for like half a second, just to kind of like linger on the people who were actually there beforehand. The owner of this toy, and then eventually I'll move on. But how about well, I don't know if there's anything else on the way that catches our eye, but the lighthouse.
The lighthouse is standing. It is not decrepit and falling apart as had been the lighthouse that you had experienced. It's not on. It's during the day, so there would be no reason for it to be lit. But
do we see people like going in and out? Like, does it seem like it's in use now?
It does seem like it's in use. You don't necessarily see people going in and out, but it appears to be in use.
And the church, the old church, to the other
Valker's church.
Yeah, that is. I'm imagining that's standing.
Yes.
Are there people worshiping there?
Yes.
It's a Valker's church.
You said no one's acknowledging us as we're walking. What if I accidentally bump into somebody? Do I feel anything?
Get in the house.
Pass right through him.
Okay.
I want to look at Angel. Do you want to check this church out? Do you want to see maybe if we could commune with with that god? Like, what is everyone thinking? Do we have a particular point in mind that we want to see here?
I think we should check both churches and see. I think it's obvious that Sekala brought us here. So if
Right.
we're going to escape from here, Valkyr's our best chance of getting out.
If he's actually here.
Well, they exist on multiple planes. I won't bore you with the minutia, but we could probably get in touch with him somewhere.
So, not to cut you guys off, but the village that we had been around is still like that's not ruins now.
Yeah, like both sides of the village are like fine now.
Okay, and in the side of the village that we, we're in, is there anyone familiar walking around?
Anyone
Or
familiar?
just completely different people?
Yeah, you don't recognize any of the people as you're walking through.
Okay,
Not even Tanya.
Not even Tanya.
and her fat ass.
Not in front of the baby.
After the
Sorry.
churches, I'd like to check
If
out.
that's the worst thing he hears, I'm doing a good job.
I'll follow him to the churches, but I'd also like to check out the underwater altar as well as the staircase.
That the temple's not there. The coral temple on the beach.
Okay.
Not there. No underwater altar.
Okay.
So
and what
seemingly Sekala's influence is gone from this island.
Or hasn't happened yet.
Are the shark tooths giving off anything here?
No.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll check out Valkyr's church first. See if there's anything we can with or anything that stands out to us there.
As you start making your way towards Valkyr's church, you notice the closer you get to it as you're making your way through the village, the more the temperature seems to drop. It's getting sort of colder and colder as you make your way towards it. Somehow, it appeared to be around noon when you had first climbed onto the beach. The sun is suddenly setting in much too soon of a time. The closer you get to the church. And as you sort of approach what is the entrance, it's now dark. There's clouds in the sky. It's starting to rain. There's sort of distant thunder and lightning you can hear. And as you approach sort of the threshold, you notice those weird sort of creepy turtle children sort of just staring you down. They're not blocking the way, but they're sort of off to the side, just kind of watching you.
And they do acknowledge that our presence, like they can see us.
Yeah, they're watching you and watching your movements.
As things get darker, does the lighthouse flick on?
It does, yeah.
Okay. What was that phrase that we read out of the book?
I have that. It'll take me a minute to.
I should have this somewhere too.
It was like a broken phrase.
Yeah.
About a storm.
I can't believe I have 20 pages of notes just for this fucking island.
Man, I don't know how far back this was.
I don't know. If it's a
Every
full thing.
storm runs out of rain.
Winds guide
I'm
storms temper.
That's it.
I don't know if that was a full thing.
I think it was, because it wasn't a complete phrase. It was like it's just like a fragment.
Yeah.
I'd like to take a knee and look at the children and say that and see if there's any reaction.
There doesn't appear to be a reaction to the phrase. When you take a knee, I mean, if they also take a knee, they don't appear to react to the phrase.
I'm gonna like, I don't know. I want to just wave a hand. Do they copy that movement?
They do. They kind of look at you for a second, like a little confused, but they also do it.
Okay.
I mean, as confused as the weird turtle child can look.
I'm gonna approach the weird turtle children.
Yes. Again, they have like this weird concave head filled with water. They've got shells on their back, these long, sort of spindly arms and legs, sort of beaks, like turtle beaks.
Fuck it. I'm gonna try something.
He's gonna kill
If
all
I
the
stab.
Not the
I would like-
younglings.
I would like to cast Speak with Animals.
Go ahead and roll me a nature check before you do that.
Trog, universal speech.
Because I understand that they're not animals, but they're fucking turtle children.
Well, that's what
Nat
this
20,
roll is.
baby.
Well, I was basically asking you to roll that so you would know that speak with animals isn't going to work with these guys because they're not animals.
Oh, okay.
They just have animal qualities.
All right then. Oh. Well then, I guess then I won't approach them. Like, how far away would you say they are?
They're like, so if you're like, you guys are sort of facing the entrance of the church. There were, shit, let me count. I believe there were 5 of them. Yeah, there were 5 of them. They're kind of like, again, they're not blocking your way.
But they're
But they're probably
flanking the
like-
door.
They're sort of like 20 feet off on either side of the door. Like 3 on one side, 2 on the other.
Okay.
So
But you said they're not
Michelangelo.
blocking our way.
They're not blocking your way now. They haven't made like really any like they haven't been aggressive to you guys yet. They kind of just ran away as soon as you showed up.
Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna enter the church.
Wait, Trog, try to say something to him.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Trog's gonna use his universal speech. How many creatures are there?
5 of them.
Oh, he's gonna try to talk to 3 of them, so they can understand me magically, regardless of the language I speak. And hey, my guys, what's going on? We kind of we were following you here. We wanted to check things out. You have some cool digs. It's a lot nicer here than it is in the village that we were at. What's up with that? It's cool to see the kids though. That creepy priest didn't show up and do whatever. Do you think that we could be friends, like you casa, mi casa, and all that? What's up?
They sort of cock their heads. Seemingly not really sure what to make of what just happened. They don't say anything back. You're not even sure if they're capable of speech necessarily. And again, they just kind of observe. They don't make any moves to stop you from entering. They don't get any farther away.
All right. Well, listen, we can chat for up to an hour. So if you change your mind and if you don't want to be shy, just come find me.
Trog, try the phrase from the book.
Oh yeah, I'll say Trog will say that.
No reaction.
Nothing.
Last ditch, I want to draw one of those symbols in the sand and see if they do anything or if they just copy me.
They just copy you.
Okay.
All right. We walk into the church.
Walk into the church. As you walk into the church, the storm is suddenly upon you. It's like sort of a torrential downpour outside. The force of the wind sort of slams the door closed behind you as you enter. Inside the church, it's very simple. Like most of the buildings here, made of wood. Excuse me. Wooden altar. There's a few, like, I guess, pews kind of in there. You see the same symbol that you had seen in the lighthouse, sort of carved around the storm cloud with the 3 lightning bolts coming out of it. And as you are in this church, you can just hear outside the storm getting worse and worse, louder and louder. Lightning, thunder. Every flash of lightning sort of illuminates the inside of the church. It's kind of pitch black outside now.
I'm gonna elbow Angel and say, maybe this is when you should say that phrase again.
I'll say it. And then I'll pull the storm feather that I have too, or whatever that is.
That thing's
Yeah.
going crazy. It's crackling with electricity. It's vibrating really, really hard. Similar to the way the shark teeth were vibrating, but this thing is vibrating. Like it's going nuts. And as you say the phrase, sort of a loud crack of lightning basically hits the church. There's like this loud explosion as it seems to just like hit the feather you're holding. Sort of shattering the roof off of the church. The wind, the storm, the rain is all just pouring down on you guys now. And the feather you have now will function. I don't have an item card for it because there already should be one. But the feather you have now will function as a wand of lightning bolts.
Oh yeah.
That does not recharge though.
Oh,
I gotta see what that does.
There should be one in the item card tab already from God knows how long ago.
Okay.
I have that one. That one's pretty old.
There's a wand of magic missiles.
I put it in Roll20.
hey,
Yeah, Jesse, can you shut that thing up?
Yeah, there we go.
Cool.
I'll put it in card again. And as that
I put the plug
happens,
in it.
there's another sort of flash of lightning, bright light, blinding light, and as you sort of your vision comes back to you, you're now once again standing in kind of the ruins that you recognize.
Oh,
Any other buildings or ruins too?
Actually, the entire village is ruined now. Both sides of the village, from what you can tell.
This is after we showed up.
And as you walk out of the church, you see the turtle boys are no longer there as you're coming out.
How about the other church?
Remy.
There we go. Wand of lightning bolts.
Can I do this without a spell slot, or do I need to use a spell slot to use it?
You don't need a spell slot.
Yeah, you just
Okay.
used it.
Yeah, you can just use it. So the only difference between what you have and the actual item card is that the wand it recharges 1d6, but yours does not recharge. It
So
has 7 charges,
charges.
but it won't recharge. Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything remaining of Sekala's temple?
Yes. That temple is now there,
Hey,
or as it had not been
Like-
before.
does it look as destroyed as the rest of the village?
It looks pristine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And this
Mhm.
staircase, is it no longer destroyed? Is this also beautiful?
The staircase is no longer destroyed.
Okay.
Does it just lead to the ocean, or?
Yeah, so it leads to the ocean, and if you remember, the way the island kind of is can't remember how much of a distance that it said it was, like 30, 40 feet maybe. There's the continental shelf is quite sharp. The staircase goes all the way down to the continental shelf and sort of like past it a little bit.
Can we breathe underwater still?
It appears so.
Okay.
Let's check the church before we go down that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See if there's anything.
The church looks similar to how you remember it. Same coral altar, same sort of coral walls, same motifs and symbols carved into it.
Empty?
It's totally empty, yeah.
Okay.
Does the altar still move aside if we were to push on it, like to get back to where we were?
It does not.
Okay. Well, I guess that as we have our heading.
Kind of retconning a little bit. When we were back in Volker's temple, did we see the completed prayer book?
Go ahead and roll me an investigation.
Oh yeah. Guidance.
Okay. Guidance. $13.
13. You did not notice it in there.
Okay.
Before we go underwater, kind of, going down the steps outside of the temple. I just want to say to you guys, it's, I appreciate you like letting me in to your group, and to getting to know all of you. Regardless of what happens, my time spent with you have been some of the best days of my life, as far as I can remember.
Rome, are you from this place?
No,
I'll look at you deadpan.
no. I showed up just a little bit before you guys did. I don't know where I'm from. I hope I'm not from this place like that I left, and then I forgot that part, and then like I came back, and like I forgot everything before that. That would be a twist. But as far as I know, no, I'm not from here. Good question though. Like thinking like, oh, it's a twist, he was one of them all along. I don't think that's true.
I should have checked the feather against you before it became this lightning rod.
Like to tickle me with it?
Well,
The fuck? Angel, I know I just said everything I just said, but like let's not get too carried away. Are we ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. You guys can go down the staircase. Until eventually you're sort of swimming down the staircase. And eventually you're off the continental shelf. And the staircase continues to just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper down for a very, very long time. It is complete darkness. There is no light whatsoever coming from the surface, coming from below you. The only illumination you have is this faint bioluminescence that comes off the staircase as you continue to follow it down. Can I have everyone roll me a wisdom saving throw, please?
I'm within 5 feet of Zactyl.
Yeah, remember that. Anyone within 5 feet of me gets +2 to the saving throws.
Trog is 22. Rome is 11.
So
26.
17 plus 5 is 22.
23.
Okay. Everybody but Rome passed. Rome was the only sub 20. What no one else notices this, Rome, as you're continuing to follow the staircase down. Again,
You
even though
become
it's
a fish.
yeah, you become a fish. It's pitch black, but just kind of at the edge of your perception, it almost feels like there's this massive thing just moving, you know, back and forth past you guys. Again, you can't see anything, but it's almost like you can feel the pressure of the water being forced away from this thing as it goes back and forth.
What are the shark teeth doing?
Shark teeth are back to vibrating real hard.
Hmm? We keep moving.
Okay, you keep moving. Eventually, after what feels like ages, uh, you reach what appears to be the seabed. Uh, the the staircase ends. There's almost like this weird carved path on the seabed going forward, likewise illuminated to this very old crumbling stone archway. Uh, and from the archway hangs a curtain of seaweed.
God damn.
I blast it with my wand of lightning.
Jesus Christ.
No, no.
No, I actually, Trog is going to send his unseen servant to the wall of seaweed to like try to move it aside so we can get a look at it, look at what's on the other side from more of a distance.
More seaweed.
God damn it. We're going to pass, Rome at least is going to pass through. I don't know about everyone else. And every time we reach new seaweed, the unseen servant is going to be a little bit further ahead, trying to move it aside just to give us a little bit more visibility.
I would say this again sticks out as odd to you guys because as you saw the archway from the original side you came from, it was like it wasn't like a tunnel. It was just like a freestanding arch that you could like look behind on both sides. But as you pass through it, it does make this sort of like tunnel of seaweed that you now find yourselves in.
Another portal.
Damn it.
And as you pass through, again, you go for a bit of a distance until you once again find yourself on dry land. You appear to be in kind of like a similar setup to the temple, Sekula's temple on Brinehaven, much larger. If that was a temple, this is kind of like a cathedral. And at the far end, you see a giant doorway with 5 creepy little turtle boys standing around it.
Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, Leonardo.
And Master Splinter.
They seem like the same ones that we met before.
Roll me a perception.
Trog is going to do this one because he's already spoken to them.
What do they taste
He
like?
notices they all have the same color bandanas as earlier.
That's a 21.
They appear to be.
Sweet. Trog will walk up. Hey, guys. Hello again.
They just stare at him.
Still not interested in talking to me? so that's okay. Can we try to get past them?
It appears this time they are blocking your way.
Hey guys, they look like
Like-
small though. They look like kind of weak.
Actively blocking our way or just standing in the way?
They're like
I know that-
standing in front of the door. You'd have to like go through them to get to the door.
Yeah,
So, like,
well,
kind of
I head
actively
to the door.
blocking the way. I mean, they're. It's hard to define strong and weak in a world where people
How-
can shoot lightning bolts out of their
Yeah.
hands.
How
But-
tall are How tall are they?
They're about the same height as Trog.
Okay, Frog's gonna use his kicks. Can I jump over them?
Well, they're like against the door. So if you tried to jump over them, you'd like
door's
just land on them. You'd wall and land
Yeah.
on them.
Hey guys, we're trying to be friends here. We're trying to get along. You know, I talked to you once already. It seemed like we were vibing. Just where's all this coming from?
I'm gonna walk past Trog. And I'm just gonna grab, like, so there's. How many are actively blocking the door? Two? Because, like, are all five of them
All
in
five
front
of them are
the door?
there.
Right, but like,
It's a big door, so they're kind of just like standing in front of it.
okay, so all
Like,
five of them are.
cathedral doors. Imagine.
Oh, this feels dumb.
Shove. Make them shove each other.
I can get scary.
I'm gonna pick one of them up and just move it out of the way.
Okay, roll initiative.
God damn it! I knew it. I fucking knew it.
It's a nat 1 for Trog. Total of 5.
Baby.
Ew. Also nat 1 for a 3.
3 for Mooney.
15 for Zactyl.
15.
20.
20. Is that a nat 20 or dirty 20?
Not 20.
All right, Angel. Get them all lined up in one singular shot. Lightning bolt straight through.
I'm
Man.
holding one of them.
That's a
So
Well, not yet. Not technically. Initiative starts before you pick them up.
6 and 5.
Got it. Okay, let me get these guys. Where's my dice roller? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
yeah,
Okay. Okay, Angel, you're up first.
hey, put your.
Do
plug
they
in.
change at all? Or are they still the same little turtles?
Yeah, they're still the same little turtle boys.
And you said they had water in the tops of their heads, right? Their heads are concaved and there's water up there too.
Yeah, their heads are like bowls, basically.
All right. If I step up, can I get all of them all of them are within 30 feet of me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna dreadful aspect and force a wisdom saving throw on all of them.
Okay. Some saving throw. What do I need to beat? It'll just be easier that way.
You need to beat 14.
Okay, I'll pass actually.
Damn it.
I rolled like 418 somehow and a 15.
Oh. Let me see if there's anything else that I can do on my bonus action.
That was like the best group roll I've ever done in my life.
It's like I don't want to kill kids.
I mean, you don't know if they're kids or not. They're the size of children. They are like weird, gross monstrosities.
So I recognize them as monsters. All right. The one that Zach's got picking up, then I'm gonna attack with my bonus action.
I mean, they're turtle people with bowl heads and long arms and sharp teeth.
So nothing different than what we've seen before. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I'm gonna attack the one that Zactyl's holding.
Okay.
19.
That it's
That's gonna be 5 points of slashing, 2 points of radiant.
7. Okay. Okay.
And then I'd like to get flanked to where they are kind of in a line.
Okay.
No, probably out here. No, I'll sleep back there. That's fine.
Okay. So that's Angel. Next up is we're just gonna do it this way. Let's have one of them's going to attack Trog because Trog is close because he was trying to talk to him. He's gonna just try to scratch it with his big old claws. 12. For Trog.
Oh, wow. I came back downstairs from my pee at the perfect time. That is going to miss. AC is 14. Sorry
Second
about that.
attack is 12 again. Okay, he misses both. The second one is going to attack Zactyl. That is a 17 and a 7.
17 and a 7.
Yeah.
They both miss.
Okay. Third one is going to attack Angel because that's the one he attacked. That is a 15 and a 23.
23 hits.
Yeah, you are going to take 7 points of slashing damage. Zacto, you're up.
So the one that I'm holding, can I put him down and then attack him with my sword?
Sure. Here you go, little buddy.
That is a 17 to hit. Or 17 plus 6, so.
Yeah, well, 70 hits by itself, so.
Okay. It's gonna be a divine smite as well. So that is, you'd think I'd remember this. 2d8 on top of the 3d6. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Put the plug back in. 12, 12, 13, 16, 21, 28 points of damage.
He is dead.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to turn to one of his brothers. And that is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
All right. Bucket will divine smite him as well. $18, 19, 20, 21 points of damage on that one.
He is dead.
That's my turn.
Okay, next up is Rome.
Okay. Was it Rome and then Trog? Is Trog right after me?
Yes.
Great. Rome's going to hold his action until Trog does his thing. Trog is going to cast a first level sleep spell for a total of 26 HP. Hopefully I'm putting at least one of these things to sleep.
You're putting one of these things to sleep.
Okay. And there's one remaining?
There's 3 remaining.
Oh, there's that many left. That's okay.
You said there was 5.
Well, you just killed 2 of them.
Right. You said one asleep with 3 remaining, or
there's 3
you were
remaining.
counting...
Now 1 is asleep.
Okay.
So there's two that are still conscious.
Sorry,
Trog's going to use his movement just to get away, back up a little bit so he's not getting whacked. Is he is that an opportunity attack if he does that?
I'll just say the one closest to Trog is the one that's asleep.
Okay, that's what I thought. And then yeah. Rome is going to do.
Oh, I should say this. As this creature falls asleep, it sort of falls backwards, and all that water that had been in the bowl on top of its head sort of spills out. And you can see as this happens, it almost starts to kind of like rapidly dry out, and sort of you can tell it's kind of like desiccating in front of your eyes.
Ew.
I don't like
It's
that
still alive,
at all.
but you notice that happening to this little turtle boy.
That's the one that fell asleep?
Yes.
Interesting.
Is that happening to the ones that I killed?
No, they're just dead.
Rome is going to guiding bolt the next closest one. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
Yep.
And that's going to be 10 points of damage. I want to aim for the bowl though. If I could like shatter it or whatever.
That's
The
technically
bowl
not
is
allowed.
his head.
The bowl is just his head. Like his head is concave.
If it's not allowed, that's fine. But that's what I do. And
For the spell anyway. They do what they say on the tin,
The next attack roll has advantage on that one. And I think that's gonna be my motherfucking. That's my turn.
Okay. The one that is sleeping is. Are there rolls for sleep, or is he just asleep?
Great question. DM.
Is it a minute?
Might just be a minute.
Yeah, the duration
I think
is
it's a minute.
the duration is 1 minute, and
Or until it takes damage, right?
he would be if he takes damage, or if someone uses an action to wake him up.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, it's Mooney's turn.
So what do we have with the sleeping one? Was there another one still up?
There's two still up. They both look pretty hurt, and the one that's asleep.
I just want to try telekinetic shove. This is a bonus
I
action.
moved and it hurt.
So I just want to push one over, see if the water spills out.
Okay. Is that a what saving?
Strength saving throw, DC 16.
Strength. You guys are weak as fuck. Just kidding. They're actually that's their best stat for some reason. Still failed though. 15.
Yeah, I want to see what happens. And then for the other one, I'm going to do produce flame. So that'll be a dirty 20 to hit.
Yep, that is.
That'll be 5 points of damage.
Okay, it is still alive, but barely. It seems barely holding on. The one that you shoved, it sort of falls backwards. Similar to the one that fell asleep, the water sort of sloshes out of the bowl in its head. Same thing. It starts kind of rapidly drying up. It is now that one's turn. You're gonna see this thing kind of get on its like knees and start trying to like scoop up water to put it back into the bowl on its head.
Mm-hmm.
But before your eyes, it seemingly does not complete that in time, and sort of just like dries up to a shriveled husk and like falls over before it can get water back inside. So that one's dead. which brings us back up to Angel.
So we've got one that's really hurt left.
One that's really hurt and one that's asleep.
I'm gonna attack the one that's really hurt.
Okay.
10 on the first,
10 does not hit.
19 on the second.
That one hits.
That's gonna be 6 of slashing, 2 of radiant.
He's dead.
And then I guess I'm gonna go in to finish off the sleeping one. Bonus attack. That misses.
You do get advantage because it's asleep, I think, and prone.
Oh, cool. Dirty 20.
Yep.
6 slashing. 5 radiant.
He's dead. Okay, they're all dead. As you kill the last of these little turtle boys, the temple you're in starts to like shake and rumble like there's an earthquake. Chunks of ceiling start falling down. The ground is kind of heaving up as fissures are forming in it.
Open the door.
You open the door. It is pitch black on the other side. Can't see anything through the door.
Even with dark vision?
Even with dark vision, just pitch black.
It's magic darkness.
Shark tooths are going off.
They're going off. Water starts like gushing in from the cracks in the floor and from the roof.
I think there's only one way forward, guys. I don't like it, but
yeah, Rome's going. I mean, this is his chance to get his memory back.
going behind.
He's moving.
All right, you guys all shuffle in. The door swings shut behind you. You're in absolute pitch black darkness. Until suddenly, the lights kind of turn back on. And you find yourself on the other side of a curtain of seaweed in a very familiar looking cavern.
We're back, baby.
No turtle boys to be seen. And it appears you're back back where you started, basically.
I'm gonna lay hands on myself and take my hit points back.
Okay.
Does anybody else need healed?
Trog is feeling a little froggy.
I'm good.
I'll frog up some trog.
Yeah, he's down about 15.
I'll give him 11.
All right.
Oh, what's that? You wanted 15 hit points? I don't think so.
No.
Did anything after killing the little turtle boys? Did anything happen with our strength that was cursed, or any of that stuff?
Yeah, can I have my strength back, you little...
No, but I would like you all to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
All of us?
Yeah.
Hey, +2, you guys.
That's a nat 1 from Trog, so 4 total.
Nice. 19.
22.
18.
8 for Rome.
Okay, Roman Trog fail. God, I was marking this down somewhere, but I can't remember from last week. Rome and Trog, you're starting to feel extra fishy. That same sort of burning sensation as if your like body is changing. You're getting more scales. The webbing, I guess Trog already has webbed hands, but like the webbing between your hands is starting to get like more webby. The rest of you have the same sensation, but you kind of shake it off and don't become fishy. Aside from some of you who had already become slightly fishy before.
Keep on keeping on. Go into this like T junction. What can we see down to the right and up?
So as you turn the corner, I can just reveal this whole thing actually, which is convenient. You see, similar to what you had kind of seen coming in originally into the cavern, those like humanoid type things that are covered in barnacles and sort of stuck to the
Barnacle
wall.
Boys.
The barnacle boys. You see something similar, except instead of barnacle boys, the things being, they're almost like cocoons in a way. Cocoon's not a good way to put it, but they're sort of cocoon like, like egg sacs almost.
So is that like this in the corner and like in that little this like right on top of me, one of those there?
No, those are just big corals that are giving off light.
Okay.
The egg sacs are kind of like, that scene in the original Alien where they're like glued to the wall, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's basically kind of the scene you're walking into, where it appears to be like things inside the eggs that are almost like in the process of transforming into the fishy people, the freaky fish people.
Fuck.
They're like mid metamorphosis,
I think I'm gonna do something stupid again, guys.
What? You? Do it.
I'd like to cut one open.
Wait.
It makes a very disgusting splooshy sound. And there is sort of like a half-formed fish thing kind of flopping
It just
around.
kind of flops out.
It just kind of flops out. It appears to not survive being cut out of its egg sac.
Okay, cool.
Well, he couldn't very much help himself.
I think
Huh.
probably not a terrible idea to kill all of these things so we don't have to kill them later. I don't know what their gestational period is, but this was a lot easier than fighting them. Not that they're very hard to fight.
I'll help.
Yeah, any egg sac I see, I would like to make it not alive.
You guys go down wall to wall, just smashing egg sacs. It's kind of a gross smell. Really gross, rotting, briny seawater, seaweed type smell. It's sort of permeating the air as you're smashing these eggs. And in the end, you end up smashing about like 20 to 25 of them.
Cool. Do we see anything else, like, while we're doing this?
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I'll assist.
Thanks, dog, because I'm not very perceptive.
See if I can
Guidance.
read it. Beat you to it.
Natural 20. This dice is going to be used more often. That's a second one on it tonight.
You see kind of as you're going through this cavern what appears to be on the ceiling, an eye that's sort of, stuck to the ceiling, similarly like encrusted with barnacles, stuck to the ceiling. And it's moving. It's kind of watching you as you're going down, exact to exact, smashing it, kind of like following your progress.
Hey guys, I'm gonna draw everyone's attention to the eye.
Well, I don't like that. Zach, why don't you throw a javelin into it and then
No.
Trog can heat the metal?
This is why I like you, Angel, because that's the thought that I had.
Great minds think alike.
I'm gonna huck a javelin into the pupil.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh, fuck. So 16.
16 hits.
All right.
And then you want Trog to do heat metal?
So that's 6 points of damage just from the javelin.
Well, the javelin hits the eye, and much like an eye would if hit by a javelin, it kind of just explodes into gross eye jelly.
Is there any accompanying scream like one would hear if hit in the eye with a javelin?
There is, in fact, sort of this piercing scream you can hear echoing distantly down the cavern. And yeah, the eye is no longer there. It's just kind of a bloody, pulpy mess.
Yo,
Nice throw.
Thanks.
I don't know if we covered this already in game. I'm looking through Trog's sheet. Did you guys know that he had a skill here called being a boss that has plus 100?
What?
Did you guys know that? Did he install that on his own?
Yeah.
Just having fun.
What does it do?
I've never seen that. What does it do? There's nothing there. It's a charisma skill, but it's just called being a boss plus 100.
It's just to give himself a pat on the back if he needs
Yeah,
it.
a little pep talk every now and then.
That's so funny. He's proficient in it. So double proficient. That's really funny. Anyway, sorry.
Double.
Yeah, as we're walking down the hall, I'm looking for more of these eyes.
You don't notice any more as you're walking down.
How many of these did we miss?
Well, they're watching. I mean, they know we're here anyway. But I just we kind of brought this up a little bit earlier already. When I do get my memory back, if it turns out that like I'm not a good dude, or if I was like kind of in on this the whole time, would you guys still be my friend?
Oh, feel mercy kill. It does progress.
Oh, no, I because like I don't know, man. Like we like to think that we're good people, but like what if I get my memories back or find out who I was and I'm not happy with that person?
Well,
You can always change it.
Suicide is always an option.
Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna keep moving.
2, you can always change it. 1, suicide.
I
You guys
mean,
keep going.
it's basically the same answer.
Hope you have
There's
extra water left.
There's a pathway, a bridge going back over that underground river to your left that you can see.
Yep, keep going that way.
Yeah.
As you cross the bridge, go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god.
Anyone
Any more
who steps on the bridge.
Yeah, it's gonna be Rome. In fairness, though, I'm like 50 pounds, but dexterity saving throw.
Anyone within 10 feet of me, remember you're +2.
24.
The bridge doesn't collapse, despite what you might have been thinking. Instead, you hear You don't really know what a train is, but if you knew what a train was, it would be kind of that feeling of pressure as a train is like barreling towards you down a tunnel.
We're gonna get trained.
Have to run a train on you. And you manage to sort of throw yourself onto the other side of the bridge just in time as this massive column of water just basically like shoots down this underground river at very high speeds. Seems to be a very dense column of water that's just being, shot like a gun through this tunnel. With the save of 24, you are able to throw yourself out of the way as it sort of just blasts its way down. Can I have anyone who saw it roll me a perception check, please?
That should be everybody, I think.
It should pretty much be everybody. Have I asked you to roll anything besides perception today?
6.
I mean, a couple saving throws. 17 from Trog.
27.
15.
Well, you basically see that this column of water appeared to have almost like a snake-like appearance to it as it came barreling down. You didn't get a good look at it, but it almost looked like it kind of had jaws, scales as it was going by, and you couldn't quite tell if you couldn't quite be sure if what you were seeing was right with how fast it was moving, but that's kind of the impression you got of it as it barreled its way by.
How long is this bridge?
Yeah.
The bridge is like 10 feet.
Trog's gonna jump the whole thing. He can do that, right?
Yeah. Actually, I should say the bridge is gone. I mean, this thing just like blasted through it. So.
Trog's
10 feet easy, yeah.
Trog's gonna guidance himself, and he's gonna jump.
I think Trog needs the guidance himself. I'm pretty sure Grunk can just jump that far.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he does that.
To be fair, for 10 feet, I'm pretty sure you can all do. Long jump is like, if you give yourself 10 feet of movement before you do it, it's like the number of feet up to your strength score. Something like that. As long as you move 10 feet before making the jump.
So we all long jump it.
So if you all and you all have at least 10 strength. So
That's neat. I can do that even in heavy armor?
nothing that says you can't.
Cool.
So as you guys all jump over this former bridge, you can make your way up to the next cavern.
So
you see
this snake thing went like 1 second. This way?
Looking at the map, the snake thing was going like north, yeah. So the direction that you're more or less heading.
Oh, so it went this way.
No, I mean it kept going down the river, but
So that way?
no, the other way. The first time you had it right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So you come into this this chamber. It's similar.
Are these more eggs?
That is a giant piece of glowing coral.
Okay.
This room is almost completely empty except for that giant piece of glowing coral, except for a dead body of what appears to be one of the freaky fish people. It's sort of similar to what you had seen. If you remember earlier, way back at the beginning of this cavern, 5 years ago when we started it, I think. There was a kind of like a mutant freaky fish person that had 4 arms and didn't seem like quite put together completely adequately. that you murdered really quickly and then pushed him into the river. So you didn't really get a good look at him. You see sort of a similar corpse here, but this one appears to be almost like halfway, instead of having 4 arms, like halfway into turning into a shark. And it's kind of laying like belly down with its one flipper clawed hand thing kind of resting against that big chunk of coral.
I'm gonna walk up to it and kind of use my boot to flip it over.
Flip it over. Looks like a shark. Shark man. Doesn't react. Appears to be very dead.
Hmm.
Totally nude.
It almost looks like it was trying to get to this coral.
Well, let's get it away from it. We know sharks are associated with Sekala. He could be trying to come to this plane.
Mooney, you know a lot about like nature and stuff. Do you know what this coral is or what it does, if anything? Like, is it special?
I focus on it.
Go ahead and
Do
roll
I
me a
know
nature
about this
check.
coral? Okay.
Guidance.
Nature. I should be higher in nature than I am.
You're a fucking druid.
You are
Yeah,
very
what
dumb, though.
I only have a +1 to it, but that's a
What?
17 plus 10. Oh, it's a 19.
What's the point of you?
I sit there and just think that after you say it.
Every time Mooney sees an animal, yep, that's a horse.
I know what that is.
Look at all those
Look at all
chickens.
those chickens. You don't know anything out of the ordinary necessarily about this coral. It's just, there's a lot of different varieties. You haven't noticed anything particularly special about this kind aside from the fact that it's bioluminescent.
Rome, take a look at it. Do you
What?
notice?
Okay.
This one glows.
Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah, that's about it.
Everything in here. So much of what's in here is glass. That's good. You did great. You did great.
Thank you.
What's to our right here?
Another tunnel that leads into the river, and the river keeps going.
Do we see any eye stalks? Any eyes?
Go ahead and roll me a investigation.
I sure can. I'm gonna guidance myself before I do that. Guidance the
Oh.
shit.
I'd like to assist him.
As I'm
Okay.
going past Shark Boy, I'm cutting his head off.
Okay.
15, 16.
He's extra dead now. You do not notice any other eyes.
Okay. I'm gonna keep. Oh. Okay. If I move to where it meets up with the water, can I like throw something in the water to see if it triggers another one of those water cannon things?
Yeah, you kick a rock in there and it just splooshes in and nothing happens.
All right. I will like tentatively kind of move into it to see if I trigger anything.
You do not trigger anything.
Okay. And then I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. You've reached the end of the game.
We beat it.
You enter into a new cavern.
Oh.
Ooh.
A cavern in which I forgot to put your tokens in. Whoops.
I'm here.
Give me a second. You're all going to come out. Oh, wait, you guys came out the appropriate size, too. That usually doesn't happen. Usually when I put, like, your player tokens in here, they come out, like, 19 squares big. And where's Mooney? Mooney. So you come out of this, as I get your token set up, out of this sort of like left, the river keeps going for a little bit until it comes out of this sort of like left ish tunnel. So you guys should actually be more like over here. God, hold on. Let me just put these in here. Let me just get these controlled by you guys real quick. Okay, Jesse. Derek has Trog. Derek has Mooney. I'm assuming Derek also has Rome.
Yeah.
And then where's Angel? There's Angel. Okay. You enter into this sort of remarkable cavern, very much unlike the rest of the cave system you had just been in. It's almost this very nice looking grotto that's bathed in this kind of golden light. The water itself is pretty crystal clear, which is reflecting this soft glow of these lanterns that are kind of hanging above, way up at the rooftop of the cavern. There are vines and flowering plants kind of creeping up the walls. There's water flowing in from these waterfalls that you can see. One sort of just to the north of you guys, and there's another one farther down towards like the bottom left. Oh, and there's one sort of at the bottom right. But anyway, there's water sort of like gently flowing in to this cavern. There's a gentle breeze kind of making its way through something that should probably be impossible in an enclosed cavern like this. The thundering crash of waves that have been sort of this constant din throughout the tunnel system is at a much gentler volume. And at the center of this chamber, you see a coral altar with another sort of coral basin in it, with what appears to be more of this clear water inside of it. The water here is again about, I mean, it's about waist high for Rome and Trog, but for the rest of you, it's about like up to your knees. Even though there's water kind of flowing in from the side, it never seems to like fill up. And that's what you see.
So it look like there's any way where it could be knocked over.
Any
Like you're saying, so what? It's an altar with a bowl of water in there, or
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
a fountain.
It's like an altar with like a bowl of water in it.
So the bowl could be knocked over.
Well, it's kind of like a stone pillar, like, well, not like a stone pillar, but it's sort of like coral coming up from the ground with like a basin sort of on top of it. Like the basin doesn't appear to be separate from the altar itself.
I shoot it with my wand of lightning. No, I don't do that.
I was like, you can. It doesn't have an AC.
Does this, by the way, does this look familiar to any of us? Have any of us been here before?
Go ahead and roll me a wisdom. And you know what? How about you do so too, Mooney? Go ahead and roll me a wisdom, not saving throw. How about a wisdom check?
I'll do a wisdom anything. Guidance.
Hell yeah! 21. That's without guidance, too.
That's
say
a dirty 20.
It does feel familiar in a bad way, both of you.
Oh, I don't like
You
that.
can't exactly place it, but you're getting the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, I think we need to be really careful, guys, about what we do here. I don't remember being here, but I don't like it.
Yeah, same here. My fur's kind of sticking up a bit.
Yeah, I mean,
Probably
a
'cause
lot
you're
that I don't remember. But this, when you have like a bad dream, but you don't remember the bad dream, but then like a couple days later, like you remember the feeling the dream gave you. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now.
Like that's what you've been saying most of the time, for the past 9 sessions. It's like, I don't like this. I don't know why I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yes.
Well, I do want to point out the turtle things died whenever their water spilled out of the bowl. Maybe we have one of those situations here.
Do we notice anything here that stands out? You said there's an altar?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go over to that altar. Is there anything?
As you approach the altar, you don't quite make your way to it. So, as you approach the altar, these 3 young women kind of rise up out of the water. Quite beautiful young women. One of them is tall, with long, flowing black hair that's kind of clinging wetly to her shoulders. The other one is smaller, petite, with these short, cropped curls, large, luminous eyes, skin glistening from the water. And the other one is another tall, very elegant-looking woman with dark auburn hair. It almost has this kind of like this Mona Lisa-like smile. And they all move very fluidly out of the water up onto the altar as Rome is approaching.
Do they remind us of fish sticks? Like, are these nereids or are these are people?
Go ahead and roll me a perception. A 35th perception roll of the night.
Guidance.
17, 19, and 23.
They seem like people. With the 23, you noticed one of them has one of their eyes closed.
I'll give Zacto a nudge and point at her.
I see.
She doesn't.
Can I have Mooney and Rome make a wisdom saving throw? It's not a check, a saving throw.
Like, the hags. These are the hags.
+2, right?
You don't get +2 now because you're quite far away since you walked towards the altar.
It's okay. 20. 17 + 3.
23.
You both feel like kind of compelled to make your way towards the altar. It's a very strong feeling, but you're able to kind of, for now, stop yourself from doing so.
Guys, they're giving me Aunt Sue vibes right now. It's tough to not get close.
That's great. We're fine then. They're gonna fuck us.
They're just trying to fuck.
Who are you?
They are very beautiful. You notice they all kind of speak in turn. So like one after, like not word by word, but like sentence by sentence. Just so I don't have to keep mentioning that. They sort of take turns speaking. But one of them will. They won't really. It doesn't sort of directly answer your question. But she just kind of beckons you to come closer and partake of, their offering.
Referring to the water in the basin?
Yes.
Well, Rome, in your note, you warned us of hags. I think we might have found them.
What note?
The note that you wrote for us. We told you about this.
Yeah, I told you I didn't remember writing it. But maybe it fits.
I'm gonna blast the bull with the wand of lightning now.
All right, that's all rolling initiative.
Yes.
Finally, here we go. What we've all been waiting
Going to Rome.
16 for Rome, 14 for Trog.
Sorry, was it 16 for Rome?
16, that's correct.
16, okay. And a 4?
14.
14, sorry, okay.
Motherfucker. Another nat 1 for a 3.
Bad luck.
8.
8.
He is 17 minus 1 for a 16.
16, okay. Rome and Zacto will work out who's going first.
My dexterity is...
I guarantee mine's lower. It's a -1.
Oh, mine is 16 plus 3. So I guess it's me, which kind of works out. I don't like this place. I don't like these people. He's back, and fuck them. Yeah, I'm gonna blast the one that Zactyl was about to go after.
It's not actually your turn yet. I just meant for you guys to figure out between the two of
Oh.
you who would be going first.
Sorry.
Do I get to shoot the bull or
Nope.
not?
So as you prepare to make an aggressive action, sort of the illusion drops. And instead of being in this nice, beautiful, breathtaking grotto bathed in golden light, you're actually in this gross, disgusting cavern with, stalactites are hanging down with like sort of jagged fangs, water dripping. The air is really thick with salt. The cavern floor, which is still flooded, is uneven, a kind of a mixture of this slick stone and dead coral that's crunching softly as you move. The walls of the chamber are encrusted with barnacles and strange shells. Those same kind of bone fetishes are hanging from the ceiling. And you no longer see before you 3 beautiful women. You see before you 3 gross, disgusting women.
Oh.
One of them has this long, serpentine-like body covered in bluish-gray skin, sort of dripping with mucus. She's got this angular, stretched face, needle-like teeth, milky, lidless eyes, long claws. Her hair is actually this mass of writhing, eel-like tendrils, almost like a Medusa that are coiling and hissing like they're alive.
Ooh.
The second one is covered in jagged black spines, similar to a sea urchin's shell. These kind of spiny protrusions that are growing and retracting. She has this circular mouth filled with rows of needle-like teeth, recessed eyes that are sunken into her skull.
Ugh.
And then the third one is this kind of bulbous cephalopod-like creature. Her skin is really slick, smooth, constantly shifting in color, like, trying to camouflage itself. And again, instead of like normal hair, she has these coiling tentacles that are coming out from her scalp that are kind of moving on their own, sort of autonomously. This is the octopus-like one that is, keeping one of its eyes closed. All right, let's get into it. They have some layer actions they're going to do.
No.
And by layer actions, I mean one layer action. From sort of a cavern, there's sort of this tunnel behind, leading somewhere. You again feel this like strange pressure as if tons of air is being moved very quickly towards you, blasting into this tunnel. And a giant snake-like creature, Jesus Christ, why can I not click on this? Bursts out, appears to be made completely of water, sort of bursts out from behind, bringing with it this tidal wave. So I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw. Sorry, a strength saving throw.
Oh man, not good for Trog. That is a 7.
Hey, baby.
23, yeah.
23,
21.
21.
And a 4. They both failed.
4 here too.
And 4. Okay. Trog, Rome, and Mooney are going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone. Zactyl and Angel are going to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. You're able to stay up. The water has risen 10 feet. So what was basically, the water's risen 5 feet. So most of you are still okay. Rome and Trog are now treading water, basically.
Okay.
And this thing is going to use its movement speed to... How much movement speed does it have? Basically make its way over here, and that's going to be his turn. Oh shit, I forgot to give these guys names. H1. Just for to keep track of them easier. Hag number 2 is going to go next. Okay, there we go. Hag number 2 is going to... Let's see.
How tall do they look, by the way? Would they be swimming if they got in the water? Or
So these guys are
treading?
about... So for right now, these guys are standing on top of that altar.
Yeah.
Which is about... we're going to say that the altar, if you go up the stairs, is about 10 feet. So the water is basically like at the top of the altar. So for right now, they're not. But hag number 2 is actually going to use some of its movement. 5, 10, 15, 20. So it will start sort of swimming. They're not quite tall enough.
Okay.
To stand up. But they can swim. And it is going to shoot a green ray at... Who's the closest? Probably just at Rome. So Rome, I'm going to need you to make a... Never mind. I just need to make a ranged spell attack. A 13 to hit.
Oh wow, that misses.
So as you're treading water, this green bolt of energy sort of flies towards you, and you quickly duck down underneath as it passes above you and resurface. This hag is then going to use the rest of its movement speed to kind of back up. And it appears as if it's sort of subsumed by this giant water-like snake creature.
Yeah.
Snake-like water creature. That's a better way to put it. Now it's Rome's turn.
Okay. Can I use my movement to stop treading water? Can I like move to somewhere where I can stand?
Yeah, so I should say there are like various, like you can see kind of, crumbled pillars and such, some of which are like 5 to 10 feet above. You can also see there are like some ledges along the cliffs that would be possible to climb up.
I just want to wherever is closest. Can I go straight forward? If I go straight forward to that piece of rubble that's sticking out there, like, can I stand on top of that?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And now the one that was subsumed by this water thing. Can I still like, if I use like magic missile, would I still be able to strike it, even though like it's kind of in this weird state, or would I be attacking the water thing at that point?
So magic missile, you have to be able to see the target. You can see the silhouette of the hag kind of within the snake, the water snake. Does that count as seeing something? I'm gonna say yes. You can
Okay.
magic missile it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I have this wand that Mooney gave me last game. I'm gonna use up all but one of the charges on it. So 6 charges of magic missile, aiming at the one that just fired at me, and I'm just yelling, "Give me back what you took!" And it's a lot.
My brain.
Stand by. That's awesome. Okay. 52 points of damage. And they all hit because it's magic missile.
I would say as the missiles are going, as you're hitting this hag with your magic missiles, it does appear that not quite all of them are making it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's not taking as much damage as you would expect, mostly because some of them are just like basically hitting the water snake and stopping, and instead, it's kind of absorbing the attack in a way.
And then I want to.
Sorry, how much? Just one more time. How much? That was 52 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I want to look to. Who's next? Who's after me?
Mooney. Or sorry, Zactyl.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Zactyl, and I'm gonna give Zactyl Bardic Inspiration. So 1d8, and that's gonna be his turn.
Okay. Sorry, I just for some reason forgot how to do math. Okay. Zactyl, yep.
Zactyl's currently dealing with an insane amount of poop. So I'm just gonna say I hold my turn until
we'll roll back around to you.
Jesse, I told you gotta make it to the toilet next time.
all right, well, because of me.
The shaggy defense, it never works. What's Trog's dexterity?
That is 14.
It doesn't matter. It's surely not higher than this thing's. Water snake's up. This thing has a crazy dexterity for some reason. I guess because it's a snake. Water snake is going to, let's see. I guess since Rome just attacked it, water snake is going to move towards Rome. And you notice that the hag that is inside the snake seems to move with it.
Mm.
And it is going to attack Rome.
Okay.
It is going to slam you with its tail. That is a 21 to hit.
I'm going to impose Warding Flare to give a disadvantage.
That is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, it still hits.
Okay, you were gonna take. My dice roll. There it is. Nine points of bludgeoning damage
Mm-hmm.
and 4 points of acid damage.
Great. Okay.
That's gonna be his turn. Next up is hag number 3. 15, 25, 30. So they have 40 feet of swimming. 40. Yeah, so I can get to right there. I should get one more 40. I'm gonna need. Let's have Angel make a wisdom saving throw.
Still have +2.
plus 5. Exacto. 23.
Okay, you pass. You feel for a second this kind of pressure building around you, kind of like holding you. But you're able to sort of break out of it and regain your movement. That's going to be that guy's turn. That lady's turn, excuse me. Trog is up.
Okay. Trog, he is going to cast Dissonant Whispers as a first level spell to the one that just attacked Angel. That's going to be a Wisdom saving throw of 15.
15.
Okay, so you don't run away from me, but that is going to be 5 points of damage. And Trog is going to do Bardic Inspiration for Angel. And Trog is going to use his movement speed to go to the north, of as far north as he can get.
Right here.
Just to spread out from the others.
Oh, actually, I'm also going to need, since you're starting Rome, since you're 30 feet, you're within 30 feet of the hag, you need to make a wisdom saving throw as well.
Okay. That is.
Oh, wait, never mind. It's going to be on your turn. Just kidding.
Oh, great.
I thought it happened on my turn. It happens on your turn.
And Trog is going to do he's going to taunt the thing as he's running. He's going to say, Thekla must cringe every time he sees you. A bunch of shark god's disciples who can't even bite.
I hope that was the AI and not something you thought.
That was the AI.
Because that was shit. Let's see. Angel, you're up.
Cool. Or you said we're treading water. We're all swimming.
You are tall enough to not be.
Okay. So I could take my actions for.
It is up to like your shoulders, basically.
Okay.
For
So
now,
like
yeah.
if I wanted to do something, I'd have to be swinging through the water.
Yeah, narratively.
And okay. And then everything is like these rocks and everything. Those are all things we can stand on.
Those are for now like 5 to 10 feet up.
Okay.
And again, there's like
And then-
ledges, like the outside ledges, like the cavern walls have like ledges you could like hoist yourself up onto if needed.
And does the water snake look damaged at all from Rome's magic missiles, or kind of just like replenished itself with water?
It doesn't look very hurt at all.
And
That
my
doesn't
last
necessarily mean it didn't take damage, though.
okay, and then the last question is the altar sitting right there, like the bowl
Yeah.
of water.
Correct.
Okay, so using my cloak, I'd like to float above the water. I'd like to line up Hag 3 and the altar. Could I do
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
And then I will fire off. Let's say I can use multiple charges on this thing, right?
Correct.
I am going to fire off 4 charges
Okay.
from this wand of lightning bolts to hit that hag and hit the altar. Is there any way that if I moved, like if I angled myself here, I could hit the serpent, hag 3, and the bull? Like,
How big is lightning bolt? 1 second. Nah, it's only 5 feet wide, unfortunately.
okay.
It's kind of one or
I could, okay, cool. Then yeah, hag 3 and the actually no, I want to hit hag 2, the water serpent, and the bull. So I'll move to where I need to for that, if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, and that'll be my action.
Okay. So they need to make dex saving throws. Will shock you to know that the bull is not very dexterous. Okay, the water serpent got a natural 20 on its dex throw. And the hag got a 17 on her dex throw.
Okay.
Dex save.
So, all right, I said I used 3 charges, so that would be 24d6. Let me roll that.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Lightning bolt's a pretty strong spell.
I don't even think I have 24d6. I got close.
That's 70 points on a fail and half that on the save.
Okay.
I said 3 of those. Yeah, 3 of those.
Yeah.
I lied. I do have 24d6.
Okay. Okay. God, let me bust out the calculator quick, make sure I'm doing this math correctly. Okay. Okay. Lightning snake gets zapped. Hag 2 gets zapped. Bull gets zapped. Bull explodes. Water comes spilling everywhere. Nothing really discernible happens from that. But you did do a lot of damage. But the bull shattering does not appear to have any effect on anything that's going on.
The hags aren't pissed about that or anything.
Well, they're just generally pissed at everything.
Okay. And then yeah, I'm gonna for the rest of my turn kind of keep my floating with the cloak.
Okay. I would say, as opposed, I should make this clear. As opposed to the magic missiles, it is quite hard to tell with the hag since she is inside the snake. It does appear that the hag took from the lightning bolt the full amount of damage, and the water snake as well took the full amount of damage that it should have taken.
Hag 3 is it? Oh no, Hag 2 is inside the snake. Hag 3 is
Hag
just
2.
standing there. So,
Yeah, hag 3 couldn't swim fast enough to get inside the snake, unfortunately.
hmm,
She's just hanging out.
okay.
Okay, so that's your turn,
Um,
Angel. We'll go back to Zactyl.
Okay. I'm gonna use my 20 feet of movement plus my bonus action Misty Step to get right there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try to
You need to
turn.
make a wisdom saving throw first, actually.
Oh, why?
Because you're within 30 feet of it.
Oh, I don't
And
like that rule.
it's a gross, disgusting fish woman.
I wasn't within 30 feet of it when I started my turn, though.
I think when you get within 30 feet of it. Let me read it
Oh.
just to make sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to roll, I think, based on my reading of this.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
That is a 14.
Okay, you pass.
Okay.
She's gross, but not so gross that you're afraid of her.
Well, that's good. I want to turn her into some gross, disgusting sashimi. So, sword time.
I swing my sword.
I swing my sword. That is a 17 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. So that is 3 divine smite. And since I believe since I'm out of first level spells, that means that I've got to cast it up. And that means something. Oh, an extra D8. And is this an undead or a fiend?
It is neither an undead or a fiend.
Okay.
We haven't
22
done
points of
10,
damage?
30, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That'll be enough time. 22 points. Cool. Okay.
And then attack number 2 is 16.
16
To hit?
does just hit.
Okay. That is 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Okay.
Does it look like it's dead?
It is not dead, nor does it look dead. I mean, it always looks kind of dead,
Right.
but not dead in the sense that you want it to be dead. Okay, cool. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, in which case the Leviathan, Snake Sea Leviathan, is going to use a legendary action
I wish it wouldn't.
on you, you dirty son of a bitch. It is
I
going to
really
shoot
wish it wouldn't.
a jet of water out of its mouth at you, which is going to be a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
It's a spell. I'm gonna counterspell that.
It's not technically a spell; it's an action.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Zactyl.
You were going to
okay.
take 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and you were going to be pushed back 10 feet. 5, 10. Hag number 1 gets to make an appearance. God, God. I put this thing just slightly too far away from everybody. Actually, she's going to go back up here. 5, 10, 20, 25, 26, So God, you're like 70 feet away or so. Let's do. Let's have Angel do another wisdom saving throw.
You do have Bardic Inspiration.
How long does that last?
10 minutes.
Yeah, it'll last like the entire fight, but don't worry about it.
Yep. 6, 11. All right, and then what is a bardic inspiration? How many?
1d8.
28. All right, come on, baby. $16.
16 does not pass, actually.
Shit.
You are. Let's see. You are going to. Oh, wait, I have to choose one of these. You are going to be frightened. Of hag number
which-
1.
Hag number 1?
Yes.
Okay. So I can't move towards her, right? I can still take attacks on her?
You have to take the dash action and move away by the safest and shortest route available. So basically, you have to just dash away until you make the saving throw or until the spell ends.
Okay. So like my turn is locked with that dash away. Okay.
Yeah, then at the end of each of your turns, you'll get to make the saving throw again.
Okay.
Great. That's that guy's turn. Used all its movement. Mooney, you're up.
All right. Question. This serpent.
Yes.
Is this considered a beast that can be dominated?
Go ahead and roll me a nature check.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Well, you definitely know it's not a horse.
I know what that's not.
You do not think that this is a beast that can be dominated.
Okay. That changes it then. Hag 2 is still inside of it, right?
Hag 2 is still inside of it.
Okay, so then other question. If I polymorph, does the hag get stuck inside?
I'm gonna say the hag does not get stuck inside. It just gets forced out.
That'd be so funny.
I like the thought process though.
Yeah, I'm going between two options. Let's do Wall of Fire. So this is
Story of a girl.
Story of a Girl. Up to 20 feet in diameter, so I'd like to just cover everything that I can with all the hags and the serpent. Keep it away from everyone else.
So a circle of fire.
Circle or square, whatever. I just want to cover all of them, but it needs to be over 10 feet away from everybody else, from my party members.
Okay. So it's a diameter of 20 feet. Am I stupid, or does that just mean it's a 4x4 box? No, it's 4x4. That's not 4x4, but it should be 4x4, right?
It'll be
Yes. If each one is 5, then yeah.
Yeah. So actually, yeah, you should be
Four.
able to.
And then it could be another 4 across and 4 down. So just a big box.
You won't. Does it have to be a? I don't know if you'll be able to get back till 10 feet away.
It's okay.
Well, in
I
that
can
case,
take
I'll just move it down. At least 1 or 2 more squares. If they're within 10 feet of it, they don't have to be touching it. But if they're within 10 feet, they get hit.
If you move it down 1, you're gonna hit Rome.
Yeah.
You basically
Damn. What if I
Move
move
it
it to
back
the
one.
left? Move it
Is
to
that
the
it?
left.
Oh God, why can't I click on it anymore? No. There we go. Back into the left. Back to the left. Here.
Yeah. Yeah, so that'll hit all of them. They just have to be within 10 feet of it.
Okay, then what damage are we looking at here?
Okay. Let me get this. So I need a dex saving throw from each thing.
Actually, you know what? No, never mind. I'll let it happen because we already spent so long doing this. Dex saving throw from each thing, of which there are 4 things. Let's just do it this way. Leviathan is a 23.
Okay. That
Hag
passes.
1 is dexterity. Hag 1 is a 14.
That's a fail.
Hag 2 is a 17.
That's a pass.
And Hag 3 is a 16.
That's a fail. Okay.
So 2 fails, 2 hags fail. Hag 1, Hag 3 fail, and the Leviathan and
So
Hag 2 pass.
Hag 1 and Hag 3 take 24 points of fire. And then Leviathan and Hag 2 take 12 points of fire.
Okay.
And then bonus action, I'm going to turn into a giant constrictor snake.
Okay.
30 feet of swimming. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this gonna make me hit the wisdom check?
It's gonna make you hit what?
That wisdom saving throw. Am I too close?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I want to be right outside of that.
You're right outside of it right now.
Okay.
Since you can't technically see Hag 2, doesn't really count.
Okay. That's my turn then.
Okay. Layer action. Initiative 20. The water is going to rise by another 5 feet. So those of you who weren't swimming are now swimming. Rome, even on the pillar you're standing on, you are back to swimming. Zactyl, you're back in the water. So yeah, everyone's swimming, basically, right now. Leviathan's gonna go. Leviathan is going to take himself and Hag 2 along for the ride. It's going to make a slam attack against Mooney and Rome.
Warding flare again for me. Well, I'll let you roll first, and I'll decide.
So Mooney, that is going to be a. Where's it slam? That is going to be a 16 to hit.
Yes, that'll hit.
And then for Rome, that is going to be a 15 to hit.
I'll do warding flare. Give it disadvantage.
That is going to be a 2 to hit.
Oh,
Plus
thank
whatever,
God.
but it's not going to be enough.
Thank God. Yeah, that misses.
Mooney, you are going to take. Oops, that's the wrong dice. You are going to take 12 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
and 8 points of acid damage.
Ooh.
From the Space Jam Slam. Hag 2 is going to pop his head out of the Leviathan, her head out, and she's going to give. Oh, wait a minute. What is this worth?
By the way, whenever they end their turn, if they're within 10 feet of the wall, they have to take that dex save.
Okay. Ooh. No, that'd be too mean. I need Mooney and Angel to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. All right, 16.
Also 16.
Let's see this. Fail. For both of you, this hag is shooting a lightning bolt.
Oh, they can't do it back to us.
Taste of your own fucking medicine. So that is going to be 86.
Oh, Daddy, no.
Well, you're lucky. I rolled 4 ones. 19 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
That's hag 2. That brings us to Rome.
Yep. Okay. Rome is first as a bonus action. I'm going to do taunt.
You're making a wisdom saving throw first, actually.
I am immune to fear.
Never mind.
So
Not
I'm
doing
going
that.
to use the taunt bonus action to this serpent after it attacked Mooney. No, this is between you and I. And I'm gonna hit the hag inside with Toll the Dead. That's going to be a wisdom saving throw. 14 is the number to beat.
Saving throw 17.
What was that?
17.
Fuck. Okay. Well, it gets disadvantage if it's attacking anybody other than me. And that is going to be, that's going to be Rome's turn.
Sacco, yep.
Movement to there.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if I said this. If you're swimming, you only get half your move speed if you don't have swimming speed.
Yep.
Well, never mind. I can't go there. I guess I'll just go there.
Do you want to be a fish again?
No, because I don't think I can do very much damage as a fish.
You'd be surprised.
I'm still standing better than I ever did.
You only spend 90% of the island arc as a fish.
Looking like
Octopus, I guess, not technically a fish.
it's 18 plus 6 to hit with my sword on hag number 2.
That does in fact hit.
Okay.
Oh wait, you need a wisdom saving throw though.
But what if I didn't?
It's too late. She's an ugly lady.
That is a 15.
That passes.
Okay. Looking like a true lover.
You have like a thumbs up thing.
Do I want to save my last spell slot? Nah, fuck this shit.
I've got short thumbs.
I have very long thumbs.
24 points of damage.
That was on who? Hag 3, right?
Yep.
Okay.
16 to hit.
16 just hits.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Okay. It is still alive. Looking bloody though. That's good.
That is my turn.
You have to do a dex save for the wall of fire that you approached.
But what if I'm a red dragonborn?
I don't make the rules. I just enforce them.
That's a 16.
Yeah, let me roll the damage. Uh, 10 points.
Ooh. That's okay. Is that 10 points halved?
That's halved, yeah.
That 10 points is halved?
That is halved. Yeah,
Fuck
it
me.
was 20.
Jesus Christ, Derek.
Does the serpent and hag 2 get it since they're 10 feet away?
I already did the damage for them.
Okay.
Yeah, during their turn, I rolled it. Or no, I guess I didn't. You had to roll it. I don't know why I rolled it. I'll let you roll it next time.
Okay. I mean, it's
Since
fine
it is
either way. I just wanted to check.
It is technically your spell. I had it like pulled up and I was like, I'll just do it. Cool. Hag 3's turn. Hag 3 is going to disengage. She doesn't want to be near you or the wall
He's
fire.
not allowed to do that.
She's going to get inside the snake.
She's really not allowed to do that.
That's going to be her turn because she has to use her action to run the fuck away. The snake is a large boy. I'm going to say she's far enough away inside the snake to not take wall fire damage. And now there's 2 silhouettes within the snake. Trog's up.
Okay, Trog is going to cast Cloud of Daggers as a 4th level spell right in the center of this water snake.
Okay.
That just does damage. I don't think there's anything special. Yeah, it just does the damage. Actually, okay, so when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or if it starts its turn there. So does that not do damage until the beginning of its turn? Or technically, is it now entering the spell's area for the first time because it just popped up there?
I'm pretty sure it takes 46 slash damage when it enters the spell's area. When it enters the spell's area. This feels like a Google.
Yeah, like if you cast it, like, because it's now in the area, even if it didn't enter it.
The creature is not considered to be entering a square it already occupies. So no, but it would take damage on the start of its turn.
On its turn, okay. Yeah, I'm casting that as a 4th level spell, so that's.
I guess that makes sense because otherwise it'd be double dipping on damage, which they probably
Yeah.
didn't intend for.
Right, that makes sense. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then as a bonus action, Trog is going to use Unsettling Words. So the next thing against this snake that requires a saving throw, its saving throw is going to be -6. Because I used a Bardic Inspiration. I rolled a 6 out of 8.
Okay.
And
minus-
to do that as the second hag kind of gets subsumed by this water snake, Trog's going to say, well, someone's taking their seafood obsession a little too seriously. And then it says here that he spins his musical instrument dramatically.
His bagpipe, he's spinning his bagpipe.
Jesus Christ.
I think Angel explored this already, but is there anything on the altar that stands out or looks valuable?
Not anymore.
Okay, I don't think so.
There was a bowl of water.
There was a bowl of water there.
Nothing else though. Okay.
No, the altar is basically just like a smoldering heap now.
All right.
Um,
And Trog's going to use his movement speed to go. If I could go 4 blocks to the left, and I'm happy there.
I'm gonna use a legendary action and shoot you.
Trog?
Yeah.
No.
So that you're pissing me off.
Use the like a boss.
Nat 20.
What?
Nat 20 on the hit Trog.
Oh, yeah, that hits me.
As it shoots a spout of water at you.
Don't.
So it's double the dice. We're just doing double the dice now, right?
I can't remember. We're doing doubling everything, but I don't know if we change that.
We stopped doubling everything because it was too much damage sometimes, and it was impossible to balance around.
I think it was
let me write
double
this
dice.
down once and for all. Are we doubling the dice or doubling the damage?
I like doubling the dice.
Okay, I agree. Rolling more dice is better. Double the dice! Exclamation point! Underline! 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 At the top of my notes now. You were going to take 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fuck, dude.
And you were going to be pushed back 10 feet.
Oh my god. This is the most hurt that Trog has ever been. Ty's gonna kill me.
God, how wild would it be if Trog died?
I know.
Also, Cloud of Daggers is a concentration spell.
It sure is. That fucking sucks. Is it half the damage that I take?
Yes, you have to roll a 10 or higher.
Yeah. It's 10 or half the damage, whichever's higher. So it'd be 10 in this case.
That's a natural 20.
Okay. You maintain concentration.
All right, that's good. Oof.
Fuck you. Cool. Angel, you're up.
All right. Which way would you prefer me to go? Would you prefer me to dash out of the room, or can I dash like down to here?
I'll let you dash diagonally just because the map's not big enough.
Okay. And then I guess what my bonus action would be just trying to break out of this.
You can use your bonus action to do whatever you want, as far as I know. You just get to make the save at the end of your turn automatically.
Could I blast them as a bonus action with the wand?
I don't think so. I think you have to use an
Okay.
action for the wand.
Okay, I was gonna try it, but all right. Let me
Yeah,
see if I
yeah.
have this one. I don't think I have anything that I can use as a bonus right now. Nope, I'm just gonna attempt that save again.
Okay.
And it's a wisdom save, right?
Yep.
Dirty 20?
That passes.
Okay.
We're no longer afraid. Okay, that brings us to hag number 1. Who's actually hag number 1 is going to 5, 10. Hag number 1 is going to go there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 35. And it is going to attack Frog.
No.
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
I need Trog to nothing. I need to make a ranged spell attack.
Why are you attacking Frog?
Because he's casting spells and I don't like it.
What do you do to you?
I mean, I've been beating everyone up. Leave me alone. That is a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
You are going to take... Whoops, that's the wrong dice. I just rolled 2d20s for damage. That's certainly not that high. 6 points of what damage is that? God, where's it? 6 points of ice damage. Excuse me.
Oh boy.
And you need to make another concentration saving throw, which will be 10 again.
What?
It'll be 10 again.
Why? It wouldn't be half of 6?
I think it's 10. God, let me Google it. I thought it was 10 or half
10.
the damage, whatever was
Yeah.
highest. Let me check just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure it's 10 or half damage.
Whatever's lowest.
Well, then it would just always be 10 though. Wouldn't
No.
quite make sense.
The lower one would be half
The
of
DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher.
higher. Okay.
Yeah.
That's dumb. 16.
Okay, you pass.
Oof.
Mooney, you're up.
Oh, so we can see these hag silhouettes on the serpent. Can I grab
Yes.
one as a constrictor snake? Can I try to?
You can try. You don't know which one you're going to grab because you can't
And
tell them apart.
You're gonna get
And-
hit by the whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
Out of daggers.
Yeah, there's not much else I can do. I can't reach hag 1 right now. And I'm pretty low in health anyway. So
And also you have to attack with disadvantage since you're trying to attack him.
oh, this is lame. And I'd get an opportunity attack if I left then.
Yeah, by the snake.
Yeah, I might as well attempt it then.
Try to constrictor the snake.
Can I constrictor the snake?
Snake on
I
snake on
don't
snake on
think
island.
so. You can only grapple things, I think, one size above yours, and this thing is 2 sizes above you.
Okay, that'll be a +6. So first one is a 14. Second is a 15, so 14 to try to get one of the hags.
14 does not hit.
Damn. Constrict, bite. Let me try a bite then. I can't constrict, but can I bite one?
Give him a nice little bite.
That's a 15 on that one.
Does not hit.
God darn. Okay. Well, in that case, let me just move 10, 15. I'll go there.
Okay. All right. Back to top of the initiative. Layer action. Water rises another 5 feet. But this time, as part of the layer action, the water itself turns just sort of like completely inky black, completely opaque.
Oh no.
What if it didn't?
Let's get hag number 2 going. Rome or Trog, whoever you are, do your cloud of daggers damage, please.
That's Troggy. Triggy the Friggy. Okay. Sorry, I should have rolled this in advance. Know when it was coming.
Big dumb idiot.
That is going to be a whopping. Oh, that's a lot of low numbers. Whopping 17 points of damage.
Roger that. Okay.
But I guess that would apply to all of them. Well, to 3 of them. To the big guy and the 2 little guys.
big guy and the two little guys. That's right. Let's just do it all right now. 17. And what's the other one? Hag 3. Okay. Okay, Hag 2's turn. Hag 2 is going to cast. Man. I'm gonna need Rome to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Okay. That is going to be a 12.
12 fails. Let's see, 1 second. Let me pull up the spell. Rome, you are going to be polymorphed.
I actually no. I'm gonna counterspell that.
Hag number 3 is going to counterspell your counterspell.
No, I think that burned my last spell slot too.
Get fucked. You're going to turn into a snail.
That burned my last 3rd level spell. A snail?
Snail.
Wait. Okay, guys. Can snails live underwater?
To be nice, you're going to be a sea snail.
Fuck. I was like, I'll drown as a snail. Become Rome again.
No, you can't. You can't outsmart these hags.
Damn it.
You're a sea snail.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, the water's inky black. You see him just sink below the water. You see snail run sink below the water.
Great.
Cool. Hag 2 is also going to. Fuck, I can't find her. 1 second. Hag 2, get out of there. Hag 2 is going to 5, 10, 15. Her swim speed. And she is going to bonus action hide underneath the water.
Mm.
Do they take damage leaving the effect of the cloud of daggers?
Just think of it at the start of the turn, right?
Yeah, at the start of the turn.
Or if you enter it.
Yeah, if you enter it, yeah.
Yeah.
So let me roll a stealth roll for her real quick for hide. Okay. Sick. Rome, you're up.
Okay. What feeling around? What do I sense? What do I feel down here?
Well, it feels like you floated kind of just down to the bottom of the cavern. So at this point, it's been. But at this point, you're like 20 feet down of water on top of you. You can't see anything.
Can't see anything. Am I like near any rocks or like anything kind of like unsteady?
Go ahead and roll me a snail perception.
I don't. D&D snail stat. All right, that's I have a 1 for everything. That makes sense. I don't know. How about I just roll a 20-sided dice?
Yeah, just do that.
I rolled a 9.
A 9, you can't really tell.
Okay. I am going to stretch my head up, my little snail head up as high as it will go, and then I'm going to smash it as hard as I can on the bottom of this cavern floor.
I don't know if you can do enough damage to yourself as a snail underwater.
I'm trying. I need to kill myself.
You try. It's just a very
Suicide is
gentle
an option.
smash.
Zacto was right
Your
on
head just sort of
top.
bounces off the bottom of the cavern.
I'm just. That's the
I mean-
saddest fucking thing.
You know your orientation. You know, like up is up and down is down because of gravity.
Yeah. If that, I'm gonna use my movement speed. I'm just gonna pick a random direction. And as I'm moving, I'm trying to sense like stones or cracks in the floor, anything like that. But that's my turn.
How about this? Go ahead and roll.
Oh my god! How about that?
roll a d8,
Hold on,
and that is going to choose the direction you move.
I'm being dumb here. I know the direction of the thing that just turned me into this snail, and I know there's a cloud of daggers in that direction. Can I just walk? Can I just like try to crawl forward as a snail? I
Go
don't
ahead
know.
and
Like,
go ahead and roll me a d8 to see if you can move the right direction.
okay. Where's my eight-sided die? All right, let me use this one.
This is the first time I've ever used polymorph on one of you guys, I think.
7.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You go this direction.
Oh shit! I'm just a lost little suicidal snail. That's my turn.
I mean, Zach did tell you to kill yourself.
Zacto, you're up.
All right.
Oh, you need a wisdom saving throw again. Shit, Mooney, you were supposed to have a wisdom saving throw too, but I forgot.
Do you want one now?
Oh.
It's too late.
Does the snail need to do a wisdom saving throw?
No, because the snail can't actually see anything right now.
True.
It's 19 plus 5.
Okay, you pass. With flying colors.
All right. I don't even know what to do. I suppose I'll go attack the snake monster.
Okay, just how big is Cloud of Daggers? Is this about right?
I'm sorry. What about the cloud of daggers?
I'm just trying to figure out the range of it.
It's just 5.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I'll leave that circle there close enough. It's a little bit bigger than 5, but
Okay. And I'm gonna attack it.
okay. The snake.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 19 plus 6.
That hits.
13 points of damage.
Okay.
If it matters, 2 of those were fire damage.
I don't think it matters. It does not matter.
Okay, good. 18.
18 hits.
11 points of damage.
11 points damage.
And that is my turn.
All right. Hag 3. Already took the Cloud of Dagger damage. But it is going to. God, I cannot get these guys out. But it is going to move out of the Cloud of Daggers as best it can within this snake. It's gonna. She's gonna stick her head out. And cast a spell on. Wait, how many of these did I use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's got one more. Huh? It is going. Two of those. It's just going to attack. It's going to shoot a spell at me. Which probably doesn't hit. 12 to hit?
Yeah, armor class is 12.
Nice. You were going to take. Let's see. You're going to take 9 points of poison damage, and now you are poisoned.
Okay.
That's going to be the hag's turn. I just realized, have I not been having the Leviathan? I didn't have the Leviathan take a turn last time, did I?
Yeah, you did. You just don't remember.
I don't think I actually did. Anyway,
No.
You did the legendary action on him, didn't
I got
you?
legendary action, but that's not the action. Anyway, this thing's also going to get out of the. It's getting out of here, which means Axel, you will get an opportunity attack.
Kill him.
Uh-oh. Jesse?
What?
We're losing him.
That's going to go in between
You
Trog
get an
and
opportunity
Mooney.
attack.
Yeah, you get an opportunity attack.
Poop
Oh,
monster.
yeah, fuck him. The poop monster.
Oh, so
It's a
does Rome.
17 plus 6.
That hits. Rome's actually far below the snake.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Got it.
And I can't see him to know
And you
that.
can't see it. Yeah.
And I have no weapons to attack with.
I mean, it now has to be able to attack somehow. Every creature can attack. It's going to make an attack against Trog and Mooney.
Oh.
And slam, and welcome to the jam. Mooney, that is a 12 again.
Yeah, same one. Same thing.
Let's see. We're going to take...
At least it'll get rid of that poison.
10 points of bludgeoning damage and 1 point of acid damage.
Okay.
Against Trog, that is going to be a something above a 20.
Above a 20? Yeah,
Yeah.
that hit.
Wait, is he feeling lucky?
That's only for saving throws.
Ah,
Trog is going to take 10 points of bludgeoning damage
Fuck, dude.
and 3 points of acid damage.
is he immune to acid?
He's immune to poison, not acid.
I rolled a 19 to maintain my spell, luckily, so that was nice. But I am not looking great.
Well, it is your turn now, so
It's Trog's turn?
it's Trog's turn.
Fuck, dude. Okay. Trog is going to cast. He's going to cast Shatter as a 5th level spell against this thing.
Okay.
Or I guess it's a thing that I can see. So I'm going to do it to the hag inside. Constitution saving throw. Number to beat is 15.
Constitution saving throw. Con. 14.
Oh, sweet. Okay, that's going to be 21 points of damage.
Who's in there? Hag 3. 21 points of damage. Got it.
And that uses up my 5th level spell. Don't think. Oh, wait. When I used unsettling words before, I used it on the big guy. Did anyone during this last turn have a anything that required a saving throw from it?
You used it against the snake, right?
I did.
You were the only one because you had to make a Constitution saving throw. Or not Constitution, concentration. I don't know if that counts as a saving throw.
But did anyone do anything to the snake that required?
Oh, I see what you mean.
So.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's lame. Yeah, that's gonna be his turn. There's nothing else he can do. That's right. I think I was trying to plan it with Rome to do something, but then Rome was turned into a snail. Okay, makes a little bit more sense. All right. Yeah, that is Trog's turn.
Angel.
Would I be out of water if I moved there?
You would have to use like 5 feet of climbing, but yeah.
Oh my
Cool.
Angel has been running this entire fight.
Would that be the furthest I could go?
About, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna unload the rest of my charges at this snake and hag 3.
Yes.
Okay. Which is 4 charges, I believe.
4 charges left, and then it's what the DC is 15.
Dex, right?
Oh,
Yeah, Dex.
Ian.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, TJ. I completely forgot about this. So, Rome's taunt would still be in effect. It was an ability that I had done. So anytime the snake was attacking someone other than Rome, it was with disadvantage.
Oh, whoops.
So for both Mooney and for Trog, those rolls were with disadvantage.
I got hit twice.
That wasn't so long ago. Let's just.
Sorry, didn't mean to step on that. Just that can make a big difference.
Let's see. Let me reroll those.
I don't think mine would have changed.
No, it actually got better for Mooney.
Yeah,
That's why
I
still get hit.
I have such a low AC as a snake.
Trog. I can't remember what the first roll was, but the second roll now was I think it was better too.
It was a 20 the first time.
Fuck. All right, it was worth it. It was worth
yeah.
it.
I think they both still hit anyway.
Okay, that's fine. Sorry for interrupting.
Dex, right?
Yep.
Okay, Leviathan first. Leviathan is a something above a 20.
Okay.
Hag is a 14.
Okay, so she fails. So that is 32 d6. That's 110 damage, and then half that on a success.
So this massive blast of lightning shoots out, sort of cleaves the water snake kind of in two before it reforms, much smaller than it was before it had gotten hit by this lightning blast, but still undulating. What you do see, however, is the silhouette as the snake is kind of like cleaved as the blast goes through it. You see Hag 3 kind of take it head on as the entire bolt passes through her. And you see when the snake reforms the silhouette of this hag kind of sinking down until it sort of passes out of the snake into this murky water. And falls below the water. And as that happens, actually, the snake itself kind of collapses. You hear there's almost this kind of like snap sound. It's almost similar to like this shatter you hear Trog cast quite frequently. As the snake kind of dissolves, and all the water it had brought in with it sort of crashes down, bringing the water level back down to what it normally was at 5 feet. And the inky blackness is gone. You can now see Hag 2. There she is. You can now see Hag 2 again as the water sort of disappears and it's no longer black. You still can't see Rome the snail because he's still underwater, under 5 feet of water. But Rome, you can now see where you are because the inky blackness is gone. And there was kind of the whatever sort of mystical energy you had been feeling within this cavern as you were fighting these hags. As hag number 3 was killed, and you can now see your body kind of just like floating there in the 5 feet of water that remains. It almost feels as if the magic that the hags were wielding has been like suddenly severed.
Sweet. All of it?
Mooney, you're up. Unless Angel, you had anything else you wanted to do.
Well, on that, with the rest of my movement, well, no, I used all my movement getting up there, right? I can't get back down.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Then, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Mooney, you're up.
Okay. Can I see Rome the sea snail?
You can make an investigation to look for Rome the sea snail.
So Constrictor Stake does have blind sight. Does that help at all?
How big is your blind sight?
It's only 10 feet, but I can start moving closer to him.
Go ahead and roll me a perception to see if you can. Actually, you would know the general area he was polymorphed in. I'm just gonna say yeah.
Okay.
You'll have to take a wide berth around the cloud of daggers.
Yeah. 1, 2. That's fine. I got plenty of swimming speed.
Rome the sea snail. You see a giant constrictor snake coming down towards you.
I'd like to pick him up in my mouth, and then would you count this as an action or a bonus action? I want to like crunch him a bit, so he's back to Rome.
I don't know if you technically have to use an attack for that.
Okay, that's all right. I'll do that. And then, I guess I'll have to drop him, because how much poison am I taking? Because I'm assuming that's probably going to drop me out of form.
So poisoned, you don't actually take damage from. The poison condition just means you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh, that's fine. In this case, I'm going to keep him in my mouth as Rome, and I'm just going to keep like my mouth open, so he doesn't have to swim, and he's just kind of like standing on my tongue.
Gross.
And I'll end there.
Okay. Back up to Hag. Wait, who died? Hag 3? Back up to Hag 2's turn. But I really got to pee before I tell you what she's doing.
All right, guys, we're coming back here. Sorry, Jeff.
Little
You're
Harry was.
Yeah, I got to get back to Mooney so I can heal Trog. I'm assuming he's the lowest at this point.
He's at 15.
Okay. Maybe we'll be good.
If I get down to Hag 2, I think I can pop something off again. My wand is done.
Yeah.
Man. Feeling pretty good,
I didn't want to mess around with it. I mean, I figured like where we were, we needed to use all those charges.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to say, guys, we're definitely not getting off this island this game. It'll be maybe at the early, at the beginning of next game. But that's not going to do it.
That's all right. At least we're here.
This is absolute insanity.
What would you say, Jesse?
I said absolute insanity.
We put hits on Hags 1 and 2, right?
Yeah, I think 2 is taking some damage. One also has from the Ring of Fire.
Yeah, they got a
Yeah,
lot
but
of
not
fire damage.
much damage.
Well, one got 24, 2 would have gotten 12.
I know we're past bedtime, so I'm gonna try to make this quick. It's basically finished, so shouldn't be much longer. Okay, you guys can now see Hag 2. She is way over there. You will see. Excuse me. Like, it appears like Hag 2 is almost trying to cast a spell. But it appears that she is unable to now.
Mm.
So she's gonna make her way to who she thinks is the weakest, which is Trog. And she's going to just try to clap his cheeks with her claws.
What a dirty bitch.
Sure is. That is a 16 to hit.
To hit Trog, that is a hit, my man.
Or 7 points of slashing damage.
Oh boy. Okay. You're purposely targeting Trog. This game, it feels like you're trying to get Ty and I to fight.
Well, I don't normally target Trog as much, but usually you guys are fighting like dumb people. Hags are smart, man. Also, between it was basically you and Rome casting these big ass spells, and then the wall of fire came out. But I was already beating up Mooney.
Yeah.
Okay, that's his turn. Hag number 3. Oh wait, no, it's not hag number 3. It is Rome. Rome, you're in the mouth of a snake.
As a whatchamacallit?
No,
As a snail.
you're Rome now.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
I took
Mooney
my
crunched
action
you.
to crunch you.
Okay, I'm going to leave the mouth of the snake.
You didn't say please.
If it'll let me.
Sure.
You didn't say thank you, Mr. Zawinski.
And I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt as a... No. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead at Hag number 2, Wisdom saving throw 14.
Okay, also Trog needs to make a concentration saving throw for his Cloud of Daggers as well.
No, he's going to drop it.
What if I wanted to drop it earlier? This Hag fails.
Oh, sweet. Okay, it's 2d12. Come on, give me some. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Only 6 points of damage on a 2d12. And Rome is going to use his movement to get as close to Hag 2 as possible.
If you would have lost concentration, you wouldn't have to take the long way around.
How far is this going to be?
It's difficult terrain, correct? So just 3. And actions. Can I do anything else? Not really. Nope, that's my turn.
Battle.
Okay. You said that it's difficult terrain? Or
It
just
is
for him
not
because he's little?
Not for you, because now the water is back
Okay.
down to its normal 5 feet, so you don't have to swim
So,
anymore.
So does the diagonal count? Like I can move diagonally? So 5, 10,
You should be
15,
doing
20.
like a knight maneuver, kind of like up, left, sort of. I think is how we've been. That's how I do diagonals usually. I just need to start switching to like hexagons.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. Oh,
Problem is, I build the maps. I need the grid to build the map, so everything is like symmetrical, and then I never take the grid off, which is my fault.
Mm.
It's hard with that. This is just eyeball it.
I just want to get there.
Yeah, just do what feels right, you know.
Okay, that feels right. I'm gonna attack that hag number 1. But first, wisdom.
Yes.
Is that still in effect or
Yeah, they're still ugly, unfortunately.
15?
15 passes.
Okay. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Sure does.
Ooh. Ooh. 14. 17 points of damage.
17. Roger that.
Ooh, nat 20.
That certainly hits. Double the dice. I underlined it 3 times.
Double the dice, big dog. 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22 points of damage.
Yes, damage. Got it.
And then you know what?
Wish I
Just
could do
because
quick now.
I'm going to. Never mind. I don't have any spell slots to do that. Or what bonus actions can I do? What can I do? Nothing. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. These hags are looking mighty unfortunate. More unfortunate than they normally look. They're not looking good. And as it appears, they can no longer use their magic with the demise of one of their oven members. Hag number 1, who had just been attacked by Zactyl, is going to basically say along the lines of, if you value the lives of your friends, stop.
She said this to me.
She said this out loud to everybody to hear.
Oh.
And as she's saying this, there is still, they do still have some kind of power, it appears, because as she's saying this, you look over and see Mooney and Rome sort of almost fully starting to turn into fish people.
Fish station.
No.
Clearly against their will.
Can I? Are we still in initiative order?
Technically are.
Fuck. Never mind then. I was gonna say I want to grab the hag by her hair and like hold my sword to her throat and tell her to turn them back.
Well, I will say, since it's getting kind of late, this was more or less the sort of planned ending of the encounter. So we could drop initiative order if we just want to RP it out to make it a little bit more expedited.
Sure.
So Mooney and I are fish people. Can we still communicate and stuff, or are we like?
You're not all the way turned.
Well, by this point, they pretty much are.
Oh.
I drop form. wild shape then?
Yeah, you would not be a snakefish person. You'd be a moonyfish person.
Okay, not as cool.
And it's a little bit off-putting in the sense that like they're still recognizable. Their former forms are still like recognizable in their new fish people forms. There's still like pieces of them that you can see in this new form of theirs. And the hag number one, who seems to be, they're no longer speaking in turn because they're not trying to like be ethereal and convince you of anything, since they're ugly and disgusting freaks. Basically repeats, if you value the lives of your friends, we can make a bargain for their lives.
Can we? So for Mooney and I, though, like we no longer feel like ourselves. We can no longer communicate.
You no longer feel like yourselves. You're basically kind of like entranced right now.
Okay.
Would I know anything about curses that if either of the hags are killed, would I assume that the curse would be dropped?
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana.
While he's doing that, like I said, I've got hag number one by the hair, sword to her throat. And I'm gonna say, if you value your life or the life of your kin, you're not in the place to make bargains. I am. I believe we hold the upper key here. So, how about the upper hand? How about we create these terms, not you? Give me that sweet, sweet intimidation.
And then I go to nat 20 on the Arcana, but I have a -1 with my Arcana.
Well, you get the sense, and as the hags reply to Zacto, will kind of confirm. The hag will say, even if you kill us, your friends won't turn back.
Who said they were my friends?
We saw with our eye. You're talking about butt stuff all the time.
We saw you.
I'm gonna get real scary. I'm gonna approach Hag 2, and continuing with Zactol's intimidation line, I'm gonna activate Necrotic Shroud, and I'm gonna look pretty spooky. And I'm also going to like put my hand on her shoulder.
What is Necrotic Shroud? Is that wisdom?
That is, yes, that is wisdom. And I'm holding her so she can't escape from me. That is a wisdom save.
Well, she got a dirty 20, so.
Or I'm sorry, it's a charisma save.
Oh, charisma. Okay, that is not a dirty 20 then. Yes, it is. It's still a dirty 20.
Dang. All right, she passes.
She kind of like averts her eyes a little bit, but actually, no, the dirty 20, she doesn't even avert her eyes. She's staring you down. She doesn't seem intimidated at all. And she'll say, it's not only the lives of your friends here, but the lives of your crew outside as well. Implication being Brahm and Mara and the other surviving crew of the Whispering Gale.
What is it Sekala says? He values only those who help themselves, and then my eyes are going to glow red.
Just well, I hope your friends learn to help themselves as well in their new bodies.
Trog, you got anything?
Trog is hurting. I don't think Trog. What did they lay out? What deal they wanted here? What are they asking for?
We haven't even gotten to the term.
They haven't even said.
Well, what the fuck, guys?
You haven't accepted the deal in concept yet.
I mean, we haven't killed you yet.
We have to make a bargain to make a bargain.
you got us to not kill you. I'm hoping that maybe that's as far as your demands are going to go, because you're not going to, that seems fair enough to me. But my gals, what do you, what are you throwing out there? Mikasa Sukasa. No, but what do you got?
This AI is getting really good. They a life for a life. Two of us for the two of them.
Great. I mean, if we let the two of you
What
go,
about the rest of them?
Crew.
This island.
The hag will say that they basically, in essence, they know that Mooney has stolen a pearl from them, a black pearl, which he took from the underwater altar. And they're gonna propose the bargain of, for the rest of the crew, all 6 souls, whoever, I can't remember exactly how many there are, but Mara, Brahm, and I think there were 4 crew left. The deal is you have to take that black pearl and take it to the mainland, or not even necessarily the mainland, but you have to take it off the island and leave the black pearl at a temple of Valkyr for the lives of the remaining crew.
And you continue terrorizing. Are there children here, by the way? Are there actually kids that we just haven't seen? Or like, no. is everyone who was here gone now because we killed them?
Well, there were never. Sorry, is this a question you're asking me, or a question you're asking?
Yeah, both. Yeah. Like, are there kids?
You don't know necessarily who you killed. You saw the vision of Brian Haven in Better Times. Mm-hmm. You don't know whether you didn't recognize any of those people. So you're the assumption you have is that whatever people were originally on this island were not there anymore. So the people that you had killed were not necessarily the original inhabitants of this island.
Right, I gotcha. And how are you going to know if we deliver this pearl or not? And what happens if we don't?
I just say, we'll know.
Okay. I mean,
and we'll be away from your influence.
Well, hold on. Like, is there a lingering threat behind there? Like, if you don't deliver it, then we turn your friends back anyway? Because that to me sounds like that threat will always be there. Like, we do this, we deliver this for you, and then you ask for the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. Like, how do we know that you can't just turn our companions into these monstrosities on a whim?
The hag number 1 will say, the law of the Fae is binding. Once a bargain is struck, the terms are set in stone.
Okay.
Neither I nor you can change them.
So the bargain on our end is we let you live, the two of you live, and we deliver this pearl to a temple of Valkyr.
Off the island that you're currently on.
Right. Okay. I mean, I'm cool doing something like that. Is there a timeline as to when that delivery needs to happen?
Oh God, I didn't think this far ahead in terms of timeline.
Trog doesn't ask that question. Trog's not going to ask about a timeline because that wasn't stipulated.
As he's having this conversation, I'm reaching out to my guy. Did I get anything?
Hey, my guy.
Nope. I thought you were going to say you meant Trog, by the way you said that.
Begrudgingly, I'll like take the shattered staff from Volker's Stormbird feather and see if I get anything from that. Maybe he'll help us out.
You used up the last of its charge. You're not feeling anything from it now.
So what? Why do you want us to put this pearl in a temple of Volker?
That's not a matter for which you need to have knowledge of.
And what's
I think we should take the deal, my guys. I mean, we got all these lives on one side. We can go away from here thinking that we're the good guys. We stopped them, and our friends are okay, and our crew's okay.
but
On the other side, it's like we just do a quick little delivery in and out, bang boom. Like, who cares if these gods are fighting one another? Like, they've been doing it forever.
Trog, but what if we allow this to happen somewhere else, somewhere more populated?
Oh, then we'll kick their ass again.
What's to stop us from finding another solution? What if we find someone who can fix our friends back on the mainland?
Oh, I don't know. Like, that to me sounds like more of a risk than just delivering this to a temple somewhere.
I'm gonna punch one of these fish ladies across the face, not to kill.
Okay.
Just to beat women.
Roll for initiative.
I don't like this. This is some Witcher shit.
Do I have like any movement or like any control? Like, can I hand this pearl over to like Angel or Zactyl?
No, you're kind of just like, you're not even like fully conscious of what's going on right now, to be honest.
Okay.
You're just an ugly, freaky fish.
Well, all right.
Is there anything that seems out of
Sorry, you're a
place?
beautiful, freaky fish.
Thank you.
In what sense? I mean, the whole situation is out of place, but
Anything that doesn't seem of like Sekala down there?
in what way?
Like out of place that like it could have been to Volker at one point?
Oh, no, not really.
I don't like this, guys. I don't think Rome would be okay with leaving these two alive. I don't think Mooney would like to see more chaos and destruction.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably true. Rome would want to see these two gone. He seemed pretty pissed off when we came in here, but like, I mean, look at him. I don't know. I feel like if he's given the two choices, also, kind of talking to the lady, the hags again. Are you two like? I know he's been talking and whining about these memories of his. Like, is that something that you can throw into the deal, or how does that work? I guess Mooney too. Maybe he forgot a couple things.
All memories will be restored.
Great. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess we could kill him. You wanna do that? You wanna do that, Angel?
I mean, at the very least, we only need one of them. And I'll see if that does anything to the witches, if they say anything.
Well, they will. They'll say the deal is for 2 souls for 2 souls.
Yeah, but if we kill one of you, it's still one of you could still do the job. Just saying.
Well, if you kill one of us, you only get one of your friends back.
Yeah, and you'll lose one of yours.
Yeah, it's got to be hard, kind of wandering around like as the only thing that looks like you.
Actually, we prefer to live alone. Imagine our bathroom in the morning.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, my guys. I think that you know, we should take the deal and move on. But
Yeah, I unfortunately agree. If it means restoring Muyin and Rome.
I mean, but I don't know, Angel. You do some weird blood stuff. Could you do some weird blood stuff with them so you know where they are or what they're up to, or just to keep tabs?
Let me check. I don't think there's anything that I can do right now, actually.
Well, we're really powerful too, which they know about because of how we bested them here. You two mentioned keeping an eye on us. Well, just know that we'll be keeping an eye on you also. So you better behave.
Wouldn't dream of doing otherwise. So the bargain is set then.
I'll burn it up. Oh, I cut down the one in front of me. Slit her throat.
Which one is the one in front of you?
Oh my gosh.
Number 2.
Go ahead. Well, actually, I guess we should roll initiative again since we're starting up back up combat. It's gonna take a while, just so you know.
Do you want to end it here?
Yeah,
I can't.
We're going back into initiative. It's gonna be a bit.
Angel's not gonna leave this stuff fly.
Yeah, that's so
sense.
funny, man. Striking down a surrendering enemy.
She's a monster, man. And look at what she's done to the people on the island. Look what she's done to you guys.
I know. We had an out though. Now you guys get a. Oh my god. Fucking kid's gonna be catatonic. Rome's gonna be a catatonic fish person. I'm gonna have to do a third character. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with this being an ending point, and then we'll start up.
I'm sorry, guys.
No,
it makes sense.
Your character.
It does. I gotta get to bed.
Yeah, it's already late. That's
really late. All right. Really good game, guys. That was awesome. Thank you, Ian. I'm sorry that this was a week later than what it should have been. But at least
what the fucking island are.
We'll be able to.
I know.
11 sessions of an island.
We'll be able to finish this with.
This feels like One Piece.
Yeah, it's fucking One Piece. We're gonna do this for 10 years.
We'll get to the Grand Line eventually.
Yeah. All right. I gotta go too. I'll see you guys.
All right. Peace out, folks. Good game, everybody.
Good game, guys.
Later, guys.